There we are, people coming in. Hi, you guys. How is everybody? All right. Hi. Look, I'm waving like you can see me, like waving. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh. You were looking for me. Well, here I am. I'm here. I just had, for the second night in a row, Italian food. So, yeah. And I ate it in the restaurant and I ate it out, well, not outside. Actually, they built this really nice, like, I guess porch balcony with like open space. So I'm just looking, I look kind of crazy. Anyway, we ate out there and that was good and that was fun. That was fun. I was excited. Yeah, no, hi you guys. I was very excited. At the end of our meal, there was like ashes falling on us. So it was really interesting. The ashes were coming down like crazy, crazy, crazy. You got to see my shirt, you guys, right? Look. Not my problemo. Not my problem. That's my motto. Not my problem. um, if I have spaghetti in my teeth or tomato sauce, it's because I ran in here. Not my problem. No problemo, right? Yeah, exactly. Pixie. I know it's very smoky. I just washed the car. Don't ask me why I did it. But anyway, it's covered in ashes. So like there were ashes blowing in the outside part of the restaurant because they're blowing in from wherever the hell they blow in from, all of these ashes. So it's ridiculous. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, your 60th birthday, 9/11. My cousin's 9/11. A few people I know are 9/11, which is really interesting. Yeah, 9/11. Cranbrook, Smoky. See, Smoky for you too. New Zealand, not Smoky in New Zealand. Ashes, really. You had ravioli. I did. I had a little bit of spaghetti, and of course, I had a grilled chicken salad with extra purple onions. That's how I say it. They're not purple, really. I don't know what you call them, but extra purple onions. That's what I do. It's extra purple onions. So that's what I did. I had that. I had that. Oh, Ventura is small. I'm so sad. Red onions, yes, but they look purple to me. So I'm like, oh, they're purple. That's good. Yeah, it's terrible. It's red onions. Yeah, I'm gonna call them purple though. Let's see. Oh, salmon salad, yummy. I love onions. I just eat them. My bad breath. Yeah, so I went up to Idlewild yesterday. So yuck. Somebody says yuck. I went up to Idlewild and I was, of course, San Jacinto's closed, the tram's closed, but I went up the back way and I walked around up there and it was very smoky and very humid. So I literally drove 248 miles for no reason at all other than I wanted a change of scenery. So I did it. And then I came back and I had dinner with Deanna last night. So that's, I know, purple onions and jelly beans. Exactly. That's what I did. So I did that. And that was very fun. But you guys, first of all, oh my God, so many cool things that everybody's been, whoa, Idlewild. Yeah. Like, wait, what? Yeah, Idlewild. I went, it's Palm Springs. It's the backside of Mount San Jacinto. It's Marion Mountain, the trail there. Anyway, it was closed. Marion Mountain Campground was closed, but you can still get there. So I went, yeah, I know those, but I had to change scenery because those pictures on Instagram, they get all like, strange, I think, strange, weird, whatever, because it's the same pictures. It makes me crazy. So have you been depressed? Just go anyway. I did just go. That's what I did. I went yesterday. Wait, who's saying I should come visit you? I can't get anywhere. I'm trying to get out of here for the holidays. The last thing I want to do is be in LA for the holidays. Really. But everywhere is like a quarantine. I'm trying to get out of the country. I'm trying to get away at Christmas because I don't want to be around these fucking people at Christmas. They're going to lock us down again. But anyway, that's what I want to do is get out of, there you go. I want to get out of wherever the hell I am, which is right here, and escape. And then, be really physical and all of that. But yeah, I can go to Kentucky. There's all these kind of places I can go. The whole place is on fucking fire when you're eating dinner and the ashes are falling on you. And there's a roof over the place outside. I mean, it was really great. I went by last night when I got back from Idlewild to get our dinner. Me and Deanna, we had literally a medium pizza. I don't ever eat pizza, and I left it at her house so I wouldn't eat more. Then I went back to the Italian restaurant tonight, but I had the chicken salad. So we split a pizza and a chicken salad, grilled chicken with a shitload of purple onions. But when I noticed that they had their outside tables open, and so we sat there tonight, and I went back there. The little waitress, Melissa, she went to school with Keithy in grade school, so I went back. She didn't know Keithy was my son. And so we were talking to her, but we were outside, and suddenly the ashes were coming in. There were literally ashes all over my car. So it's like somebody set a paper on fire and all the ashes are going all crazy. No, I was eating pizza for real, not that other word. I was literally eating vegetarian pizza. I never eat pizza, but I ate it at the Italian restaurant. Don't be cheeky, you guys. Sometimes I get hungry for cheese. I don't eat the bread, though. I just eat the toppings off the pizza. Never eat the bread. And then I ate the chicken salad, and then I didn't. How long are these fires going to last? Yeah, tater tots would have been good with that, but that would have thrown me over the edge into Fatville, right? Like, you just can't eat that. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there you are, Veronica. Did you? Yeah, that's where we went. That's where I ate. Oh, no, you went to the other place, Veronica. We went up by my house. Veronica doesn't know where I live yet, but maybe you do. Did I tell you? I think I did. Anyway, she knew where I used to live, and she didn't know I live here. But yeah, so you went to that pizza place. I went up by my house. You probably went to the same place by my house. Anyway, okay, so that was good. Idlewild was like, it's smoked out all over LA. It's smoked out, very smoked out, and very much a problem. Very much a problem. And it's been hard to run, and I'm probably poisoning myself. But what made me laugh hysterical was like 2 days ago, it was so fire out here, like the sky was orange. So I'm walking by, I have a gasp. It's like I have post-traumatic lung stress. But we walked by, and there were people out in the restaurants with a bad air warning, but they're out on the side of the street, right? I need your discipline when not eating bread. Well, I just eat everything off the bread. It's really, I'll have a bite of the bread, but no. I mean, not if you're, whatever, if you're going to stay like a decent shape. I can't eat a lot of bread. And then potatoes and then pasta. I can't do any of those. I just get really heavy. Like I'll put on 20 pounds doing that. So no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, no, people are tired of being locked up. So I had this conversation tonight, and I'm looking, oh, never mind. Anyway, I'm looking for these portable, like these little Japanese portable bathtubs. Have you guys heard of those? I'm looking for those because I just have a shower where I am right now. So I'm looking for like the portable bathtub. That's what I'm doing. I think I can't even see what you're saying. Anyhow, I was going to say, people have been asking me questions, right? And yeah, I'm always wearing a bra. Like, I haven't got out of the 80s because I just wear bras as tops. I used to wear underwear as pants, but that's a whole other thing. So I wear bras as tops for the color, and then tops over pants over tops. Yeah, I love purple. I love blue. I love purple. I just don't wear white because, I don't know, it doesn't look right on me. Okay, so you guys asked me a lot of questions, so I wanted to just say this. People have been asking me. Had this conversation at dinner about why these fires are going on. Like, literally, what is going on? Because you could just see the ashes falling down. It was like bizarre. No, I have not heard from Keithy. Well, people around me have. Actually, I got that card, but not the way that other people are hearing from him. No. So people are texting me all day long. He's in everybody's dreams, but not his mother's. So there you go. Your car is covered with ashes too. Yeah, I know. Sometimes, you know what? I was told my energy is really low. My vibration is really low because I'm doing earthbound stuff, or I'm just a low vibrating person. I'm okay with it either way. But for some, it's funny. I can pick my clients, I can pick up on their stuff immediately. I cannot get through to my kid, which is annoying because part of me wants to slap them when they tell me that. And the other part of me is like, oh, Keithy's here. But then I'm like, why isn't Keithy talking to me? So I'm like, does Keithy like me? Why isn't he talking to me? Exactly. I was like, oh my God. Anyway, he'll come, I'm sure. But people, low vibrating. I mean, no, not low vibrating. Chuckle, chuckle, vibrator. No, low, low. Not that low vibrator wouldn't be good, but no, low. See, my fun is ruined because I actually think, I mean, I used to think, but I now think like, what are you supposed to do in life when your dead people, especially your children, are on the other side? Like that part of your life's kind of over with because what are you supposed to do? Do you know what I mean? Like, what are you supposed to do? Exactly. Do you want them? I mean, because there's enough spies spying. No, you don't have Corona. Oh, Corona beer? No. Okay, so people were asking me literally, and I wanted to explain this. Okay, how do I explain this? There's a certain type of energy that's going on right now, a certain type of energy with people where the vibration around the Earth's atmosphere is extremely low. They're trying to keep us stuck. So it's like, let me use it in terms of a cult. So if you were raised in a cult, say a crazy clown cult, let's just say, right? Where everybody thought clowns were good. I'm afraid of clowns. That is what I'm afraid of, is clowns. I'm afraid of clowns. But let's say you were raised in a cult and you started to think differently because you met other people and this kind of thing, and you started to think like away from their belief systems. So they would do everything to kind of pull you back. I know Jupiter direct, and I think you said Jupiter, but you meant Jupiter. Yeah, Jupiter direct and Saturn's going direct very soon. A little too late for me, but yeah, I was thinking with these fires, depression is a low vibration too, but they try to pull you back in. There's a group of energy going on right now, and it very much is a spiritual war, for real. It's a vibratory war, not a vibrator war, a vibratory war, which has to do with energy, and clowns are terrifying. Has to, clown things, it has to do with the energy. So the energy around us at the moment is keeping us pulled down. So it's like if you were in like the Spanish moss on trees pulls the tree's life force down and eventually strangles them and kills them. That's what's happening right now on the earth. So we're seeing a lot of people having the energy sucked out of them by people who are using their energy to hide behind. So a lot of what we're seeing is very convoluted, and that is what's going on. I'm finding this in my day-to-day life, okay? In my, clowns have always, I know, who lets clowns around their children? Right. People who are afraid of child molesters, start with the clowns. Clown posse, don't let them in. Oh, what were those guys called? Last time I was at Ozfest, speaking of clowns, those juggalos. Have you seen those juggalo people? No offense if you're out there, but have you seen them, the juggalos? Oh, good God. Yep. Insane clown posse, the juggalos. There's a whole group of them. Anyway, yes, insane clown posse. I know. The juggalos, right? Like, I saw them in lines all outside, and I was like, whoa, whoa. Like, really? I guess people are bored. Okay, so I'm looking, wait, what month is this? September. I'm looking to see what goes direct because we're going to have a bit more. Keep in mind, what did they do? What happens with the fires in California? All of the hiking hills are being burnt down. Every single beautiful, Mount Wilson's on fire. Every single beautiful connection to nature is being blown out by fire, just like this. So we try to connect to nature in order to elevate our energy, heal ourselves from what's going on, because nature comes from the source. And when you can't get out there because they've closed the major parks, granted, there was a gender reveal party and some moron let off a firecracker in the middle of the freaking brush in 117 degrees. I don't know. Call me crazy. I don't think they should be procreating. I'm just saying, if that's what happened. But there's so much. And what happened in Paradise, which was in 2017, there, and by the way, the fire came right to the edge of our, where we live, came right to the edge, right down there. And like they told us, it was funny, all four of us, me, John, Jason, and Keith, the police blocked our road off and they told us not to go back into our road, even if they live there, like into our road, into our houses, because the fire literally came down our back. And I was like, oh, interesting. None of us listened to them. We hopped fences, went the opposite way, parked down the street, ran back. We did all of that. We went around the police cars. We did all, you know, all of that anyway to get in our house, because I'm like, I got to get my passport. I'm not leaving it. I would be without ID. I was just driving home and, you know, whatever. But what they did in the big fire up north in Paradise, I think it was called Paradise. Let me see what goes direct. Jupiter is direct. You're right. Jupiter is 17 degrees, 24 seconds, direct in Capricorn. Saturn is going direct at the end of the month. And then we have, that's about it. Wait, we have direct and retrograde. Oh yeah, the nodes. The node will go direct and then retrograde, direct and retrograde. So we have Saturn going direct, but I know, no, I never forget Tulip. Keith was helping the neighbors take all their horses to the park and let the horses go, and the horses were freaking out. Kenna called me. They had the cats, the dogs, and the horses back then. The horses, the dogs, the cats. And she's like, can we come and put the horses in your backyard? I'm like, yeah, I don't think they'll all fit in here, but sure. So they didn't know, like it was literally down their street, down our street, down every street. But what's happening right now, let's just look at this. Okay, so when you are in a state of spiritual warfare, which is not necessarily something that can be explained outwardly, but when you're in a state of spiritual warfare, just look at it. What do you need to do to the army of people fighting against you? You need to break them. How do you break people? Think of a prison cell. Think of the people in prison that pace up and down in a 6x5 cell. That's all they do. They get out of prison after a long time and they just pace back and forth and back and forth. So they get you locked down. We can't go anywhere. I mean, any park, anything is closed. Any stores you go into, you're wearing your face covering. Okay, so your face covering, you're wearing the face covering in the stores. When you wear the face covering in the stores, you're not free to walk in. What I'm doing now is I'm walking in literally without them and just seeing what happens. But the fires are interesting because in Paradise, they sold a lot of the property for way less money on the penny. So, yeah, I know, right? Vodka. Somebody wants vodka there. Okay, have some vodka. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, they want federal money, but it's interesting because it also takes away so many people's freedom. Little kids play in parks, so they've been wearing masks. And what I don't understand for the freaking, yeah, do weapons, I know. What I don't understand for the life of me is teachers are teaching, getting paid for teaching. Meanwhile, the parents have to stay with the kids. Fucking quit your school because you're doing all the work. Quit your school and do homeschooling for your kids because you're there anyway. The horse is especially magical. I know the horse was cute, but I mean, this is just what's going on right now. And it's just very strange. So I know, but see, why are taxpayers paying for teachers when the parents are at home with the teachers on this? Like the parents can't go to work. Why are we paying teachers? The parents are doing the work. So again, the slave bondage that we belong to, okay, much like these covering this, you know, and covering this on the head and then covering, you know, God forbid you show boobs and cleavage. God forbid. Anyway, so this is all covered. Everything's covered like this. And what we are is subservient. I mean, I'm sorry, it's subserviency. And there's a problem with kids and the parents doing the schoolwork on the computer. Why are we paying teachers? And I'm serious when I say that. Don't go hating on me, teachers. if I have to stay home, which I would have never been a homeschooler, now I think it's a good idea. And if I had to do my life over again, I wouldn't even have a career. I would literally just stay home with my kids. I would never, I just wouldn't. I'd spend every ounce and every second. However, when you're raising your kids, you're driven crazy by your children. Crazy. But honestly, why aren't we paying them if I'm at home doing all the kids' schoolwork? Like, what is that? Why would you be making money when I have to be with you and my kids? Yeah, the parents need the money back. They won't do it. See, that's part of the troll game. It's a troll conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy. It's a troll conspiracy, you guys. They're trolls. Let's see, exactly. And Zoom, people, they're getting our faces on camera. Of course, you're seeing my face now, but it doesn't matter. No one wants to copy me. But they're getting their little kids' faces on camera. They're doing all kinds of things, There's no, I don't know. Homeschooling is great, but the teachers are important, but not when I don't know that teachers are important. I'm sorry. I have tons of teacher friends that are going to be like, my God, did you just say that? Here's why. Well, first of all, I never finished my education. So there you go with that. Secondly, a teacher of the propaganda in the school system, I question, because a lot of the stuff that they say, like, it's very backwards and convoluted to me. It's some of the doctrine on what they teach sex ed and all of these things. I wouldn't do it again with my kids. And the teachers, no offense, but yes, my kids were obnoxious, but they were also both honor students, believe that or not. And I never even got out of high school, so I don't know how that happened. I'm super smart, but I'm not I can't sit still in a class. I can barely sit still here. I'm fidgeting all the time. However, having said that, a lot of the stuff that if you think outside of the box or you think differently, those teachers want to subdue you and do stuff. And so it's like, yeah, I went to a private girls boarding school to begin with, and we had to do our classes in French and conjugate verbs in French. That's the last thing I remember. And then I was like, I'm out of here. I don't want to speak French. If I was smart, I'd have kept up with my French because it would actually benefit me in quite a way. But I was stubborn and didn't want to. However, when I was in private school, I developed a huge fascination with the disease of leprosy. So that was something I was obsessed with, the leper colonies, leprosy. I was like, what is this? And I was obsessed with medical stuff. So I would read the, see, I'm coughing. Excuse me. I just went, blah. Yeah, leprosy would freak me out. Also known as Hansen's disease. And we had a breakout in LA, the highest breakout in the last 3 years of Hansen's disease, AKA leprosy. Yeah, that's right. Leprosy. Why, you ask? Why? Oh, that's right. Because we can go to the bathroom on our streets. Right. And we can go to the bathroom on our streets. We don't have to wash our hands, whatever. I just love the idea of leprosy, but I'm not getting leprosy. But how do you get leprosy? There was literally an outbreak of leprosy in Los Angeles. No joke. And I think I heard that from Dr. Drew at the time. Let's see, Los Angeles. Let's see, Hansen's disease. What a nice way to clean up leprosy. Hansen's disease. Let's look it up. Hansen's disease. Okay. There's a museum in Louisiana. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Leprosy, see? Hansen's disease is known as leprosy, right? Okay, let's just see. Oh, there you go. A chronic, curable, infectious disease, mainly causing skin lesions and nerve damage. Leprosy is caused by an infection with the bacterium micro blah blah leprae. It mainly affects the skin, eyes, nose, and the peripheral nerves. It's spread by airborne droplets. Oh my God, now I feel like I want to put a, face covering on. It's spread by droplets, requires medical diagnosis, chronic, can last for years or a lifetime. Airborne respiratory coughs and sneezes. We had an outbreak in LA. Nobody said wear a mask. I'm just saying. Let's see. Hansen's disease, Los Angeles. I want to see. Because to me, that's a disease more worthy of fearing because it puts holes in your skin and shit. Leper colonies, do you remember? Yes, here we go. Oh, well, they're saying 4 more cases of leprosy, but yeah. No, the chronic infectious disease. Yeah, they're talking about it coming out. I'm looking at it. 2 California kids got it. That's cool. Is a leprosy outbreak looming in Los Angeles? September 2019. Due to what? What, you ask? What? What? The homeless. The homeless going to the bathroom on the streets. That's what it's due to. You know why? Because they're fucking going to the bathroom on the streets. Anyway, I almost did a rap there. I'm like, let me start going. Yeah, I don't even know. No, seriously, the homeless, they're all over. I could take pictures all the way down my street. I am going to do a little series on the homeless. I feel really bad for them, but they're everywhere. No, yeah, I wouldn't mail my ballots in. I wouldn't mail my ballots in. I would actually put the face covering on and go down and vote in person. I don't think you should mail it. I mean, if you can get off your ass and go to Walmart, which now I love Walmart. I'm a huge fan of Walmart because I can wander around in Walmart and shop like I'm a girl. I don't want to order online. I want to touch material, touch things. I touch everything in the store. I go to this one place to get my food. Yeah, you should vote in person. Vote and vote in person. So I go to this one place to get my food and they're so fucking stupid. Pardon my language. It's called Creations. And whoever the CEO is of that is like one of those probably yuppie tech company people out of San Francisco, highfalutin. So you walk in there and they have packaged salads. It's all organic, packaged juices, whatever. It's from the West Side, but now we got it in the Ghetto Valley. So I go there because it's healthy food, chicken salad, salmon wraps, tuna wraps, whatever. These idiots in the store, they're like, okay, so you're wearing your face covering. They're like, please put on gloves. I'm like, why do I have to? And they go, well, if you're going to touch anything. And so I'm like, well, I'm going to touch that and that, but I'm also going to buy it. So I stop with your gloves. Your gloves are filthy because now I have to put my dirty hands in your glove box, you idiots, and put them on my hands and then touch everything. Oh, and pay for my food with the glove on and then take it off with my other hand and open your door to get out. I'm just saying, it doesn't make sense to me. But, I'm not educated, so I might not know. Oh, great. You have a little granddaughter named Sloan. Yay, one of my people. It means warrior, so watch. I know, it's ridiculous. It's called, it's called Creations with a K. They're probably, I don't know. The K is the initial Creations. That's probably somebody from where, and add 2 more of those first letters there, and that's probably the company owner because they're like, please put gloves on. I'm like, no, I can't. Sorry, I can't. I can't. Yeah, no, West Hollywood. There you go. Yeah, those people. They're uptight, yuppie. They're those Uber. I hate them. Uber. Oh God. Uber kind of metrosexual men, they're really not into women, but they pretend and they're all trying to help you. Put the gloves on before you touch the food. Oh, get out of my way, you pansy. And I don't mean pansy in a bad way. I mean germaphobe, weirdo, fucking West Side, utopian, pretend ecologists. Remember the ban on straws? These are the same people that banned plastic bags. I said, don't vote for this because we don't know where the money's going. These are the same people that voted for it. No plastic straws, no plastic bags. They used to give you plastic bags in the grocery store, right? I know, OCD people, losers. I have OCD, but I can't wear gloves. Gloves strike me like you're trying, I can't explain it. I don't know. Yeah, they kill me wearing gloves, touching the money and the food. I know, it's like, are you retarded? Like there's something wrong with you. Wait, metrosexual. Well, you know what I'm saying. They're not really men. Where are the men? I need a man. I don't mean it like that. I mean, where are the men? They're not in Los Angeles. Sorry. God, I'm going to get kicked off of YouTube. I'm like, yeah, no, it's not regulation to wear gloves. You can't prove to me gloves and cross-contamination. But where are the men? I need a man. Help me. It's all soy boys. Exactly. That's what lives out here. Exactly. No plastic in New York. It's just so weird. But I need a man. I just want to talk to a man that serves food, like a real man, you know, like a man who isn't taking soy and like quaffing his whole body, shaving it like a freak. Some women like hair on the chest. Whatever. They're all shaving it off. Like, just think about that. I want to see some like man behavior, like a dude who's not afraid of you not wearing plastic gloves. Not a guy in a store that goes, oh, put the gloves on. It's like, dude, calm down. Calm down. I'm eating organic and healthy. Yeah, hairy man. I want a hairy man, okay? Not too hairy. I don't need like somebody with back hair that I get, it's like a rug on your back. No. I just need some hair. I can't have a guy that shaves more than me. I don't know if Lenny's short. Yeah, he probably is. That would not stop me. What would stop me is if he bikini waxes. That would stop me. Tater tots, yeah. Hard man and tater tots. But having said that, what's with the gloves, people? Do you realize they're setting our society up to be a bunch of robbers? Like, if you ever wore a mask into a store before, you would be kicked out. Like, they'd say you would be in trouble. But yeah, I know it's real. I gotta have, yeah, you gotta have something to hold on to. I know. That's what guys say about hair, though. They're like, you need hair. I don't want long hair. Because you know why? When I had long hair, I never wore makeup. I just threw it up in a bun and I never washed my hair. Because I had long hair, so you knew I was a girl, so I never took care of myself. When you have short hair, you don't know what I am because my hair is so damn short, so I have to put makeup on. Air conditioning because it's getting hot. Okay. An Amazon truck was stolen in my city. The empty boxes were dumped. Excellent. Bravo to the thieves wearing masks and gloves that we will never know who they are because they're wearing masks and gloves. Oh my God. Okay, so I was looking at a video and somebody texted me and they're like, oh my God, look at the video. He's wearing a mask. And I was like, oh my God, that's so odd. Then I was like, wait a second. They're all wearing masks. They're all wearing masks. I thought it was like, wow, there's a guy in a van wearing a mask. He must be up to something. No, they're all wearing masks. But now we have these fires. So I stupid, was out running in the heat, running, boom, boom, boom. Okay, like running. And then I finished and got to the car. I phoned Lori. I said, I don't think I can breathe. And she's like, I can't go out because of the ashes falling in our area. Our area was like burning smoke eyes. Yeah, if I didn't have makeup on now, but with my long hair, I never wore makeup. I never washed it. My hair was like ratty. I just would wet it and throw it up in a thing, a bun. That's what I did. And I wore no makeup because I had long hair and you could see it. So I knew I was a girl. So it's just a different style. When you have short hair, you really have to put your face forward. So whatever you're putting forward, people see. When you have long hair, you can throw it all ratty down over your face. Yeah, there's a lot of ashes, but I was running in this. So they're worried about the crotch 19, right? And so they're worried about that, but they're not worried about the ashes flying in everybody's mouth while the dumb people are eating out on the sidewalk. I drove by and I'm like honking. I'm like, bravo to you. You've just now crossed a boundary into stupidity because it was so like everything. Yeah, I think, well, no, they caught 4 arsonists in LA, somewhere around here. They caught some arsonists, and there are people that do it. There's people that throw their cigarettes out. If you've ever been in LA in the summer, like everything is dry as shit, okay? Dry. So a lot of that is just so dry that they throw there was a fire. One time Jason and I think he was like 15, I was taking him somewhere into Glendale. We went down the 210 and we were literally looking out the left side of the window as the hill went on fire. Somebody just went by and threw their cigarette out the window. Why would you do this? I'm just asking. That's right, I'm asking. My neck is all burnt. You know what? This makes my neck look terrible. Look, I get all the sunspots. It looks like I have lines. I don't. I'm one of those people that has too much sun now. Yeah. No, that they said that they did catch 4 people. That's what they said. But smoking is a bad habit. I used to smoke, I admit it. I used to run and smoke, and then when Jason got in my belly, I stopped the minute I found out I was pregnant because I didn't want to poison him. Of course, he blames me for smoking for the first 3 weeks into the pregnancy. Irish skin, exactly. He blames me. He says it took an inch off his height. I'm like, well, you're 6'2", it's okay. But he thinks it took an inch off his height. I didn't know I was pregnant right away. Keithy, I knew right away. Jason, not so much. But yeah, it's weird. It's very weird. Well, they've arrested 4 lay people. Thank you for that. Oh, somebody died. I just saw that. I'm sure chemtrails affect everything. But the energy right now, this is what I wanted to talk about. There's groups of people on our planet right now, okay? There's groups of, I don't know if I'm a good mother. I'm having such guilt. Oh God, here I go on a tangent. I'm having such guilt with certain people because of the certain things that transpired with my mothering. So I'm having guilt. You will have guilt if you have a child that passes, I'm sure, no matter how you mothered them. But, you know, I wasn't the permissive parent, and I was told tonight at dinner that I'm not liberal enough. I'm not liberal. Okay, yeah, that's right. I don't want drugs in my house. I don't want you drinking and driving. I don't want that shit. That's right. I don't think it's okay you do it. Hear me clearly, kids. When you're fucking doing drugs, I don't think it's fucking cool. So yeah, it's just, you know, when the kids were teenagers, I put like a lockdown on that shit. But then, you know, what can I tell you? I don't know what to say. I'm not going to give my kids drugs. I'm not going to condone it. You know, I will admit when the police came to the door, not for drugs, for other stuff, I made them get a warrant though, because it's my right in the United States of America. So if you're, you know, coming to the door, I'm like, you need to get a warrant. I just say that. I just always wanted to say it. I did it. They're not really happy when you say that though. It's all right, but they really don't like it. Okay. And they don't like it. But it is your right as an American citizen. So, yeah, no, it's so hard to be a parent. And sometimes kids side with one parent over another. And there's like little games that go on like this. And it's like, all right, you are the better parent. But it's true. Because I was disciplinarian. So it was very hard for me. I feel I was disciplinarian. Nancy Pelosi needs a good vibrator. Oh, God. I just threw up in my mouth. Yeah, no, it's very hard because, you know, for years my kids were mad at me for shit I did to try to teach them, you know, and I was just now getting to know Keithy as an adult. I was just now getting to know him, just now bringing him into my life to do that. Yeah, there you go with the casket comment right there. So it was, ooh. I can hear something in my ear. See, I just shut it out. They're trying to talk, and I'm like, I just shut it out. But I don't know what Nancy Pelosi is. She doesn't look bad if she's a dude. I mean, she is 85 or something, or 83 or 80 or whatever. She doesn't look bad. I mean, she looks like an older person, but I mean, you know, whatever. I felt so guilty over everything, but sometimes is she an Aries? Well, she probably is. Let's look her birthday up. Let's look at whatever her name is. No, I don't think Nancy Pelosi does that because she doesn't look that good, but she looks doable. She looks like she's had a little facelift. Actually, there. See, if I had a facelift, they pull it like this. And then suddenly you're like this. And then you have duck lips. Like that. I can't do that. And no, I don't Botox. Madonna looks like Satan. Okay, so let's look up Nancy Pelosi's birthday. Nancy, okay. Let's see what her name is. She assumed office. She's been in office. Wait, I'm so confused. Oh, I'm sorry. They're telling me all this political stuff. I don't care. Born Nancy. Okay. Nancy Patricia D'Alessandro. Let's look that name up. March 26, 1940. She's a fucking Aries. Mars is in Aries. Good luck. Good luck, Nancy Pelosi. You Aries biatcha. Yeah, she's gonna be fucked over recently. A guy pooped on her driveway. I can't even tolerate that, although personally I find that funny, but I cannot. Yeah, Madonna does look like Satan. Madonna looks crazy. That Botox that makes your eyes go up like that, what is that about? Nancy Pelosi, House Speaker, California, wherever she is over here. Whatever, she's 156. Yeah, whatever. Madonna looks very strange. But well, if Nancy Pelosi's doing that, she really doesn't look that good for doing that. So it's not worth it to me. But all right, so let's just talk about the energy. Sorry, I digress all over. I just came on for a minute because I'm a crazy person tonight. And I just thought I should do it. Okay, so there is a certain group of people on the planet that are actually, okay, well, Mars is in Aries, and I'm actually being, and Mars is in Aries in my 9th house, and my Keithy died, so I'm not really having a fucking good time. But whatever. And I'm not thriving, should anybody. So there you go. Not thriving, not happy. Don't like astrology anymore, although I love astrology. But yeah, you can't tell. You have to see all the aspects of the chart. But Mars is retrograde now until November 15th. No, I can't get away. I can't get anywhere because we're quarantined. I would just drive because I just drove 200 miles on Saturday, 243 miles to be exact, for no reason, just to go and just to go back for fun. And then didn't really get enough of a hike, but got some hike. I love to drive and end up somewhere. I don't know what I'm going to do when I'm there. And I'm like, okay, time to go around. Oh yeah, the plastic, whatever that is. Okay, so the energy of the people I'm talking about, this is exactly what's going on. Let's take the politics out of everything. Let's remove everything from that and look at the energy of people. There are heart-centered, soul-connected people, and there are non-heart-centered, self-connected people. Soul-connected, self-connected, okay? So it doesn't matter who you're voting for, who you're not. I'm not even talking about that. The soul-connected people are the ones that are helpful. They try to get their points across. They try to speak to people. They try to encourage people. They're usually kind people. They're not your like, you know, drugging, pimping, blah, blah, blah people. They may be for a while, but they usually clean up and they try to elevate the people around them so they don't try to drag them down. The self-centered people, okay, notice how I said heart-centered, soul-connected, okay, or not heart-centered, self-connected. Self-connected believes that they are the connection between the other side and their soul. So they are removing the heart center because our heart center goes up and connects through the crown to the source, however you want to put it, the source or the soul. The self-connected people don't have that belief because they are connected to themselves, and therefore their self is what rules, they think. This is the war that's going on right now. I hate Meryl Streep too. Ugly bitch. Could never understand why she got on camera. It's a visual medium, lady. What are you doing on camera? Sorry. Oh God. Forgive me. I don't do that. Take that back. I reject that. Who said that? Someone stepped in and said that. Okay. Sorry. Whoever she is. Get her out of here. And Ellen is cringy too. God, I just said it again. Oh, all right. So the self-connected people, Jack Nicholson, exactly. With Jack Nicholson, I'm not a fan of, but I've read for many a girlfriend and many a prostitute that Jack Nicholson was friends with. And let's just say there's a certain kind of man that pays a woman for sex. I mean, some men can pay women for sex. They're your Charlie Sheens, your Jack Nicholsons, your Eddie Murphys, your, you know, average dude in the strip club loser guy, right? They're all of those people. But in particular, there's a particular type of them, and I'll call them a Jack Nicholson type or a Charlie Sheen type. And because you are a sex worker, they think that you can be beaten up and they can pay for your plastic surgery. I had many of Nicholson's, probably 3 of his girls in the past 15 years that explained that one to me. I was like, what do you mean? If you go for a trick at his house, back then, and this is hearsay from them that were with him, it's kind of a, you know, fucking beat situation. So like women don't let men do that and men don't let men do that to you. Kevin Spacey, yes, he's another one of those. He was kicked off the island. Yeah, he beat them so badly, he was kicked off the island. I mean, they had a modicum of respect for under the age of 10-year-old boys that didn't speak English, which I hear was his preference because, of course, they wouldn't talk back to the animal, the demon inhabiting the actor, the animal. But see, he knows that they know that he knows that they all do the same thing. Maybe they don't all beat them like that, but they all use for their personal pleasure tiny people. Age, we're not age discriminating. They don't age discriminate. But it's interesting because, yeah, it's very much that way. But the self-connected people are the ones we're fighting right now. Now, let me explain this for a minute. When you are in a relationship, ladies and men, gentlemen, ladies, all of you, when you are in a relationship with somebody and you find yourself being manipulated, told that when you try to do things that are good, okay, when you try to do things that are responsible, when you try to do things that are non-drug, and you have all of these people going against you, these are the self-connected. They can do what they want. Self. Yeah, another word for that is narcissist. Thank you for that. Thank you. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to do for Keithy. I'll tell you about the updates on that in a second. I canceled Netflix too. I called up and I went around the bin. The lady in the other country that answered for Netflix on Saturday asked me, why do you want to cancel? I'm like, because you propagate child pornography and I can't. Yes, Satan was an angel, a fallen angel. So call it Luciferianism, call it vampirism, call it whatever you want. Call it whatever you want. You can call it, we canceled our Netflix. You can call it whatever you want to call it. Tom Spanks. Oh, Skanks. I thought you said Spanks. You can call it absolutely anything you want, but the problem is use the word narcissist. Okay, use the word narcissist. But then take the word narcissist and put it into a metaphysical principle. When you are self-connected, you and yourself are the ones that make the rules, okay? So if you are self-connected and you want to rob my house, you do. You want to snort cocaine, you do. You want to drink a shitload and drive, you do. You want to beat your wife, you do. You want to beat the kids, you do. You want to beat the neighbor's kids, you do that too. When you are soul connected, you realize that you have an obligation to the self to elevate it. And these self-connected are stealing the energy of the soul connected because they cannot survive without it. So it's like being a vampire. You know how a vampire would bite you on the neck and then suck your blood and then they would live and you would die? That's an energetic vampiring, if you will. Yeah, you're glad you didn't. I did. We all had it through our phone company, but I just got in an argument with them yesterday over that. I just did it when I saw the show's Cuties. That's a problem too. That's a problem. It's a problem in our society that we even dress children like that. I don't care if you're trying to prove a point. If you have a little kid going, this is what I never understood. Look at gymnastics. Those little girls in gymnastics, what is that? Like, I always wondered, why do I have to see these little kids' ass cracks? And when I was a little kid, I was like, I don't have cable either. I have Wi-Fi. I have internet. So, okay, I don't know who had a new relationship, but if that's what you want, all right. Yeah, that's it. I don't have internet and I don't watch mainstream TV. I watch some Handmaid's Tale I watched. That's thanks to Libra Lori. I watched that. My neighbor had a stroke. Will he survive? I hope he does. Yeah, exactly. I have indie channels. Yeah, I sit in silence a lot of the time, which is really weird. So weird. Anyway, people got to understand, soul connected is soul connected, self-connected. These are your people that are only pursuing money, only speak in terms of that, only point that out. And they so the veil is being lifted and these people have been hiding behind our energy. So let's look at it a little bit of a different way. When you go to a third world country, and you go into a sweat lodge, or not a sweat lodge, a sweatshop, and you wear those Nike shoes, the same ones that Kaepernick gets on a knee with, bends down with his Nike shoes. So he's on a knee for whatever it is he's doing. I still am not clear on that. Do not hate me for that. He's on a knee disrespecting the American whatever for his own point of view, but he's wearing the Nike shoes that we charge $200 a pair for, and his Nike contract for 200,000 or 200 billion or 200 million. I think you should be protecting the children in the sweatshop, mister. In America, we're pretty free, but the people in China that does your deal and negotiates with you, you're kind of hypocritical. Just fucking saying. Okay, so there you go. America, whatever. LOL says a lot. No, I'm saying in America, we're pretty free. We're not free, we're in bondage, but we're pretty free in the sense that they cannot make you go work in a sweatshop, not lodge. That's an Indian shaman thing going on. Thank you for that. But in China, where they have all of those little kids working for 15 cents an hour, and then you buy Nike shoes for your kid, like I did, and you buy them LeBron James, same thing, and they're paying $250, right? Those kids are getting abused, but you're kneeling down here for what? Which isn't for children. Grown-ups can take care of themselves, by the way. Children cannot. So, like, if you're not supporting causes of children that you wear on your feet, I question your integrity to begin with, because we're just focused, and you're not wrong saying what you're saying. You're not wrong. But maybe some people don't want to kneel during the national anthem. Maybe they'll go out and fight the hypocrisy in the world in a different way. We don't have to do what everybody says just because you're on TV and you're doing that. And by the way, you might be slightly being exploited. God, why am I on this tangent? By the community in which you married and the way that they think. I'm just saying. Okay, there, I said it. No, I won't buy Nike. I'm not doing it now. I won't do it. The sweatshops. No, it's wrong. Yeah, it's really wrong, these sweatshops and stuff. But they keep bringing it in this country, and we're supposed to look at it and go, oh, I have a $200 pair of shoes off the back of a 6-year-old girl making 15 cents a minute in a sweat lodge. That's all her life is just, God knows what else happens to them, right? Oh, I know. You literally wear brand names every day. Who does? I don't. I don't have brand names on, but that's okay. I try not to wear brand names. That's me, but people do. I don't know who you're talking to. Yeah, not me. Oh, I have an Adidas shirt. That's true. I have one Adidas shirt I wear, but it's a sun protector shirt. For the most part, though, I'm wearing Costco pants. I'm still wearing Oh, I shouldn't even say that. They're the enemy, too. However, they were $12. See these? These things I wear? Look, you can't see it. These. What do you call them? Camel pants. They were $12. I bought 10 pairs. That's what I did. I know it's terrible. I won't go there again. I'm sorry. I bought them a year and a half ago. That's why I'm always wearing them. I'm always wearing those pants. I wear them running. I wear them in because I don't like to change a lot. I just think clothes is nonsense. A lot of the time it's just ridiculous. Thank you for that. Oh my God. Thank you. Would you stop? Oh my God. Keely's been trying to give me money. Stop. Thank you for that. Oh my God. Yes, Keithy had a middle name, William. Keith William Bella. That was Keithy's name. I thought he'd be a businessman because that's what I saw. Yeah. No. Camo pants, not camel. Camo. Camouflage pants. Camouflage pants. Yeah, little Keithy passed. He shouldn't have. Okay, I'll tell you about Keithy. I know. Thank you, Keely, for that. I'll talk to you after this. Thank you so much for that. Oh, my God. So nice. So nice. She's been emailing me. I want to give you this and that. I'm like, oh, my God. Trust me. No, you don't have to. One of my sons is William. Yeah, see, their father was John Williams. So Jason was Jason John. And then, yes, Lavender Tea is good. Jason was Jason John, and Keithy is Keith William. Thank you for that, Keely. I hope I'm saying that correctly, as it just went by again. I'm saying Keithy and Keely at the same time, and I'm probably not saying it right. Okay, so there's an update on, thank you so much. Yeah, it is Keely. She's always texting me, can I send you more? Can I send you this? I'm like, no. I mean, anything is good, but yeah, Jason is probably, not as good as he could be if he had his brother. I mean, I'm sure he's missing his brother. It was his little buddy. Oh my God, my other son is a John. There you go. William. Yeah, I like the name William. I'm trying to think who John was named. I don't think they ever told me. But yeah, okay, so here's what we found out about Keithy. And I can't feel Keith. And it makes me insane. This makes me insane. I almost said I'm not going to be psychic anymore. I'm going to quit doing it. Because if I can't get Keith, there's no point in having this ability. So it was really pissing me off. But having said that, he's probably sitting here going, hello, I'm here. Hello. I sleep with his little glasses in my hand. He always had these little glasses that always had like, he had all his little fingerprints on his glasses when he was a little boy. And then he would always break the sides. I was constantly taking them to the glasses place. So I sleep with his little glasses in my hand, missing the little sidebar. They're his little baby glasses when he was a kid. And then he wanted contacts so that he could be, do you have a middle name? No, my mom just named me Sloan. I do not. Unfortunately or fortunately, that's what she came up with. When I was my birth name is Sloan. So I took back my birth name when I found out what it was. So I was in my teens, I took it back. I had an adopted name, which I don't say here because it will embarrass them. They don't acknowledge me as Sloan, but I took back Sloan because I was born. It's on my birth. No, I'll never say my adopted name. No. They would be humiliated by me being on here. So, but Sloan was my birth name. That's who I was for the first year of my life. And then they change your name when you're adopted, or you can keep the name. Yeah, I'll be Sloan William. How about that? But anyway, what I was going to say is, okay, an eyewitness it's Irish for warrior, and Keith was the same Keith was warrior in the woods and Sloan is warrior. But anyway, a witness from behind Keith's accident. So a person who was in the first lane number 1, that's the lane closest to the oncoming traffic. There were 3 lanes. Lane number 1, lane number 2, and then Keith went off on lane number 3, right lane. So you don't ride motorbikes on the right side because people back out of their driveways, shit falls off the road. It's common sense. So when the first cop told me and biker guy witness said to me, oh, he was tooling up the side of the street, riding up there. Thank you so much. Oh my God, Jackie, thank you. I'll have to read that after, Jackie. Well, you can, I meant to text Jackie. Oh, Jackie's the one that made the beautiful shirts for me, the printing shirts. Let me get back before I forget, though. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you. Oh, it did play out. Keith had it in his chart, and I had death of a child in my chart. It definitely played out. Anyhow, Keithy was not riding up the right side of the road. He was not going 130 miles an hour. He was not doing a wheelie. All of these nonsense things that were reported were not true, okay? So the witness boy, and he's a boy Jason's age, a young man, he left a message on Labor Day for me. I didn't get it till the next day. So I called him, and he was behind Keith in the number 1 lane, closest to oncoming traffic. Keith was in front of him. He was behind him. And they started to go down the lane, and this is what he told me, down, down, down. Okay, so like half a block, and there is a side street that goes like this. A car came out of the side street, causing Keith to move into the lane number 2. This guy kept driving. He said he didn't know what else happened because it looked like Keith made the lane change correctly and was still upright on his bike. And then he said, suddenly he saw Keith going for the mailbox, and he was like, what the fuck is going on? So anyway, he did not know why Keith kept going right. He didn't see that part. I believe I know what happened to 2 other witnesses. I'm not going to say it right now because the police have to interview them. But what I found what I found, I'm terrified of every time a motorcycle goes by me, I get post-traumatic stress. It actually stresses me out a lot. We can't get the correct information from the bike shop, so we are working on that. There are legal things that we're doing, as in getting a lawyer. There's legal things we're doing, we're getting a lawyer. That's a civil thing. So if you won't give up the correct information, you have to get a lawyer to do it. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Exactly, blind spot. But anyway, this young man, yeah, everybody should have cameras. A lot of places won't give the police the cameras, right? So they just don't do it. You'll eventually get over that motorbike. Oh my God, I can't. I just can't. I just can't I mean, like I hear it, I see them come around me. I'm terrified of hitting them. I can't even imagine hitting a child. It's just too much for me. But anyhow, this young man was looking, he went and he got to Keith first, okay? There was another car that was directly, I'll say another vehicle, that was directly behind this, no, the man was directly behind this guy. It was heard from by another witness. They both described the same person, and I think this person was in lane number 2, so when Keith crossed in front of him, this person ran him off that way. I don't have so much evidence of that, but I have 2 kind of eyewitness accounts that may have been the situation. However, having said that, this young man went over to Keith, and he kind of explained to me what he saw when he first went to Keith's body. Keith was still alive, struggling to breathe. And when the fireman got there, he saw Melody come out and Melody's neighbor, and they did the resuscitation. So he got all of that. When the paramedics came, he left. There were no police there. He phoned in. He was so great. He phoned in and left his information. He also told the officer, who told them that there probably wouldn't be a reinvestigation. These are his words, not mine. To the effect of, he said there probably wouldn't be a reason to call him back because they wanted to call it a single car accident. No, it wasn't. The reason they do that is when somebody runs you off the road as opposed to slams into you, then they can write it off and it's less work. And of course, bikers, they don't like them. That was the first batch of person I spoke to. And I will stick to that and say that it was an unpleasant exchange because I was thwarted from knowing what I know. Oh, I know something went wrong. I know my son. We all know him. We know, yes, people have accidents, but also it just doesn't make sense. He was in this lane. This witness puts him over here and explains what happened, but did not see, because there were 2 trucks side by side, did not see exactly what happened to go in to the mailbox, okay? Like he looked up and Keith was headed that way and he was like, fuck, what's going on? Anyway, the police were not there by the time this kid left, okay? So he phoned in. Thank God, bless him for phoning in, or I wouldn't know this, okay? I wouldn't know. He left his number with the police and told them, please have the family call me. The police said, if they ask. Note to people in public service, people who watch their children die on the street, maybe don't know the witnesses you have, and maybe you as a concerned person working for the public should hand that freaking number over first. But they didn't. I would have had to ask, did anybody leave their number for me? How would I know that? Anyhow, after what he told me, Melody had told me a similar story when she was doing CPR on Keith, and what one of the trucks said and one of the occupants said to her, okay, had said, and I had to find that out myself because no one told me that. They just kept saying it was Keith's fault and making up stories, okay? Stories over here. I knew it was nonsense because if you don't know what happened to somebody, what you best do is just say, we don't know right now. That's what you best do. Now, the new officers on it, Officer Reyes is a different person and a good person. And Stacy is a good person. The first officer I spoke with either couldn't be bothered, was up to something, had a separate agenda, and that's what went on, okay? So anyhow, I suddenly got it in my head, call Melody, text Melody, and ask her if the police got her statement. Because the day after Keith passed, she told me this scenario with this particular driver of this particular vehicle. She told me what he said when he got out of the car, etc. And he was placed there by two different people. So I wanted to know if they had, because then they would understand what this other guy was saying. The police, she told them they never fucking took her statement. We are going on 7 weeks. 7 weeks. They never took her statement. 7 weeks. Okay? They just wanted me to lie down and fucking die. I'm not going to. I will correct this for my son so that the report reads correctly. They did not ask her. She told them and they didn't come back. So then I emailed Officer Reyes 3 days ago, 2 days ago, whatever it was. And I said, because he didn't understand what I was talking about that particular truck, okay? Thank you so much for that. Thank you. He didn't understand what I was talking about. He had not heard about it. So I realized if he didn't hear about it, it's not written down. So I asked her, and she said she told one of them, kind of a heavyset white officer, because there were different ethnicities out there. So I saw certain people. So I asked her, was it this one, not this one? And she said they heard her, but they didn't take the report. He didn't see that in writing. He didn't even know what I was talking about, the new officer. So I gave them her number. They haven't called yet, but hopefully they will call. No, it's true. That's true. That's actually fucking true. It's fucking true. It's true. Unless, of course, the witness is lying and Melody's lying. She's not. So, I mean, you know, please, Melody's been so gracious and so helpful and just doing everything like that. Yeah, no, it might have been I would hate to say this, but one of the officers, it might have been a racial thing against white people. I don't know. Initially, I was just like, what you're saying to me is not true. Like, I know it's not true. So it was kind of that, or they don't want to write the report. You know, they don't want to write the report. And therefore, since Keith didn't have any quote, not like they didn't have anything hit like that, it was pushed off. If I jump at you, okay, you're standing there. Let's look at it this way. We're on the freeway and I'm driving chicken at you down the road. So it looks like I'm going to hit you and you swerve over. I've caused your accident. I didn't hit you, but I forced you to swerve to get out of my way. Okay. And that officer, I told you, the next day I went to explain what Melody has told me and that it wasn't a single vehicle accident. She told me what this guy said in the vehicle next to the witness guy, Ryan, that showed up. Anyway, he told me then that he'd heard about it. And when I mentioned the particular truck, he said, oh, just because they said that, maybe you don't understand. He kept saying things like that to me. I don't understand. Yes, the fuck I do. I'm not stupid. So yeah. And it's mansplaining, right? You're going to tell me because you're a fucking dude. That's how I felt. So he told me I didn't understand about my Keithy. I didn't understand how he was riding the bike. I didn't really understand. Of course, because I'm just fucking retarded. I don't understand anything. So anyhow, I learned to double check. So what I would say to people, yeah, no, there's people that channel Keithy, my friends and stuff, but yeah, dismissive shit. Dismissive. It's like, yeah, I'm not going away. I know they just want you to shut the fuck up and just go down like a good, like a good bitch, go over there and sit down. But I'm not going to because some do. Stacy's above and beyond her. She's not anywhere involved in this other than she knew the family when the kids were young and she's a friend of the family. She's above and beyond her duty plus her workload. Totally two different people. So Stacy is like, no, I didn't ask her to help me, honestly. She reached out to me. I didn't even think to ask her. I couldn't think. Like, I was like, I don't even know what to do. I just know I'm going to go out there and find what happened. Stacy has gone above and beyond and has been more than gracious and supportive in the capacity as a person who is, quote, a public servant, is a person, yes, Lila is Keithy's niece, a public servant, meaning she works for the public. She works for her public. She works for the murder victims that she works for. She works for them. She doesn't look at them and go, oh, you're in that neighborhood, you're this, that, and the other. No, she works for them. If she's given something to do, she does it. She doesn't care who you are. She is truly a person who's doing her job, and that's what she's doing. Whether you're rich, poor, tall, short, ugly, black, white, Asian, it doesn't care. And she works in a different area of the town where she's probably the only white woman in the area of her town. And that's what she does. And she works with her people. So I'm just going to say that. She's a whole different person. Officer Reyes is a different person. He made it very sure that we would get closure on what happened to Keith. So he's keeping us abreast, and they are doing this. But it's the initial officer, the one I talked to, handling it. It's like, what are you saying? You just, you know what? Here's what I would say. Double check everything. Your doctors. If your doctor tells you you need a surgery, don't believe them. If your dentist tells you something, don't believe them. Get 2 or 3 or 4 opinions. If an officer says something, check it. Just because they're over in this space doesn't mean, oh, smoked out in Kelowna and Penticton. John's from Penticton. There you go, Skaha Lake. All right, I've said it. See, I know where we're talking about there. The Peach Fest in Penticton every year. My boys were there every year for years when they were little. But you just don't know. Don't take anyone at their word. Because somebody shows up as an authority does not mean that they're doing what's best. Authority is a concocted word. They are other human beings. So you have to check. And if they prove themselves to really do their, I know Stacy's great and Officer Reyes is great. That's what I'm going to say. And whoever else is helping them. I mean, Officer Reyes has been going out to the bike shop to get the cameras. The gas stations won't give up their cameras. Certain people, biker guy had cameras. He showed me. Then he said he didn't save the footage, even though they asked him for the footage on the day of the accident. He didn't want to give up his footage. He didn't want to help. Okay, so just because you're an attention seeker or whatever, blah, 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 blah. But there's good people and bad people. But what I would say to you is, I would absolutely say, check anybody who's in authority. And I have to get water right now because now I'm getting smoked out over here. One seckie. Oh, no, not that water. Oh. Okay, back. I should keep it over here. I never keep it over here. I just disappear for water. Anyway, there's good and bad, but anybody, nobody's in authority over anybody. We self-appoint people according to this slavery system that we're in. But if you get a medical diagnosis, you should absolutely double check it. If you get, if somebody tells you something, don't believe it. Research for yourself. Actually, that's self-empowering. That's what you should do. I think George is doing okay. Someone asked me about George. I think George is doing okay. I don't think he's okay, but I think he's doable. That's it. Imagine if you couldn't abdicate for yourself. Oh, there's so much. Cranbrook next to Kimberly. There's so many people that listen. I can't even imagine in murder cases that Holly Ellsworth, Clark Ellsworth, she was found deceased. You know that. You guys know that in Canada over there. Her parents have been fighting for her, saying this, that, and the other, and they were getting stonewalled too. And now they're trying to say, oh, I'm sorry. Yikes, with your boyfriend. They're trying to say that she just threw herself in the river, I guess, or the lake, or wherever the heck she was found. You're right. I almost got talked into kidney surgery. Yeah, well, remember, surgery is money. And so if you're healthy, they're not invested in that. You have to really know your stuff to know what you need. You can't just so-and-so says it. So what? So what? So what? No justice, no peace. Yeah, you are the best advocate for yourself. Sometimes you can't, though. So you have to have somebody by your side that will speak up for you at the same time. You have to have that. So, Second woman found dead now. Wait, who's the second woman found dead? Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff going on. Oh, Rascal Pants. I think she's doing good. I haven't really seen her. I haven't seen her. She's been on the traveling rascal train. The rascal gets out everywhere. She gets out. Let's look on her pictures here. The Rascal Pants, she gets out on she gets everywhere. There's Rascal and Zuli. See? Little Rascal and Zuli. There they are. She's got her lipstick on to kiss the dog. Yeah, I think they found, somebody emailed me that they found, oh, look, and there's baby Jack and OG. They're sharing a bone. Aren't they cute? Look at baby Jack and his sad baby Jack face. Baby Jack. But yeah, I think they, Holly Clark Ellsworth, I believe is her name. I think they found her like 40 hours ago or last week. Somebody emailed me. I did not know. I wasn't keeping up. But I will tell you that when I did her reading, I felt she was in a shipping container. And I felt she was going to be shipped off to a Middle Eastern country. Somebody wanted her, if I remember correctly, somebody wanted her her DNA to make children with. I don't know what you want to say, how you want to say that. But that's what I got. Oh, it's Holly Ellsworth Clark. I said it completely backwards. Hamilton Harbor. That's, yeah, her eggs. Something happened with that, and I feel like she was in a shipping container, but they found her in the Hamilton Harbor. I wonder if there's like shipping containers around there, because she was in a shipping container trying to get out, and I don't know what they did to her. So before she died, they did something along those lines. I thought they were going to transport her out of there for some reason. Let's see. See, her father, Dave Clark, is in agony and mixed outrage, hearing that the police think his 27-year-old daughter's death doesn't include foul play or anything suspicious in nature. Really? Let's look up, where'd they say? Wait. Hamilton Harbor. Let's look it up. Oh gosh, excuse me. There, I do it again. Hamilton, look, I can't see. Hamilton Harbor. Let's look up and see what it looks like. Canada, Ontario. Let's look. Hamilton Harbor is known as Burlington. Now I know where we're talking about. I was like, what the hell is Hamilton Harbor? Okay. Now I know. Yeah, there's all kinds of things over there in places. Let's see if they have shipping containers. Shipping containers, shipping. There you go. I saw her in a shipping container. Yeah, there you go. I saw her there. Yeah, there you go. So they do the shipping out of there. I saw her. Look, I just got like, what is that when you drink cold stuff, like brain freeze, but yet not. So she was in I think my video said she was in some kind of a shipping container. I saw her. And I feel that let's see, Hamilton judge found police force guilty of corruption. Of course, for child trafficking right out of there. They took her body, though, for her DNA is what I got. And there was like a Middle Eastern sheikh or dude with money, you know, person who whips his money around and wants to procreate with a pretty white woman, tall, athletic, blonde. They took her for that. They were actually stalking her. She was too much of a problem, and they couldn't really get her, but they wanted to ship her out of the country. That's what I saw. I saw her on a thing, like a shipping thing, and I saw her in the container. Now they found her in the harbor. Bingo. That's interesting. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Victoria's Secret bra tracking. They're tracking, of course. No, I haven't heard that, but oh, shit. I do have a Victoria's Secrets bra. Damn it, they've been tracking me. I'm pretty fucking boring. Yeah, Victoria's Secrets, to me, their clothing was always kind of shitty and their models look like men. But That is me. But see, we've been indoctrinated to think that women that look like that are, you know, emaciated, skinny women are what men like, and men have been trained to do that. Men have been trained to like women that are really dudes and vice versa, and they've been given a lot of soy. I can confirm, Victoria Breton, they track your location. Oh God. See, I got to throw my bra out now. Oh, of course. Yes, of course. Well, actually, the modeling agency started back at the, well, whenever it started, but it started when women weren't allowed to be in it. And so the men, just like in the theater, it was men on men. It's always men on men in the world. I have a very skewed view because I grew up in the, you know, strip clubs as a kid, and it was men on men. Even though women were used as the entertainment, it was more of a backdrop for the men wanting other men and boys. That was my experience with it. I mean, there's sex addicts, but they'll do anything anyway, right? So, you know, power issues. Yeah, let's see. I always thought Versus was a child size. Wait. Oh, yeah. Victoria's Secrets was a child size. No, their stuff runs really large. Like all the chubby muffins wear it. But that's me. Again, my mouth tonight. Forgive me. But yeah, in the turn of the century, I believe all of the models on the runway were prepubescent boys dressed as women. So, of course, when you're a model, you're going to have a certain body, but we've been taught that that's attractive. Is it attractive? I don't know, because I watch TV, and of course, none of us can live up to that, whatever that is. So we can't live up to it, so we beat ourselves up, we become anorexic, we take drugs, you know, blah, 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 because we don't look like it. Instead of embracing who we are as people, that's what happens. So chubby muffins. I'm a chubby muffin at times and loving it. Well, chubby muffins, you know, so we called it in our house. Yeah, chubby muffin. Let's see. Curves here. Yes, you're like you're like curves here. Yep. They're not smart. Wait, I can't even. I see my eyes are going crazy. Nothing wrong with a little bit of muffin, unless it's a muffin top hanging out over your pants. I just think that has to stop. Gordita, that's hilarious. Exactly. Let's see. I have to check the tags and the bras. I know. Yeah, I know there's a lot of women that think being skinny is important, and it's not healthy is important. But there's so many women that look emaciated. I mean, if you actually knew, who was I beside where I looked like a gargantuan next to them? They were so tiny. And I look like a complete Amazon, and I'm not that big a person. But they keep on camera. You photograph different. There's all kinds of things. Yeah, Stephen Bing liked a client of mine who was a male porn star dressed as a female, meaning a female, beautiful female-looking, I guess, transgender woman with all of her male body parts on. That's who Steve Bing liked. Yes, 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 and yes. Exactly. No, there's corruption. I don't know what a moose knuckle is, and I'm very afraid to ask. There's a lot of people looking emaciated because they think that it's good. They think I was born. Some people are tiny. Like, you know, my boys, we're a thin family. Not me. I'm the biggest in the family. However, there's way too many women out there that have these like really, really, they're making their faces so ugly by losing, you get bigger pants, you look skinny. They're making their faces ugly by dieting too much, and they don't get it. They just, oh, moose knuckle is a male camel toe. Well, thanks for making me say that out loud over here. So disturbing. But anyway, yeah, people should actually just operate to be healthy. You should be healthy. That's what you should be. You should just try to be healthy as a person. But, you know, we don't do that. Oh, yeah, his blood pressure is probably low. Marilyn Monroe was it? Wait, I'm a Marilyn Monroe muffin. Exactly. I'm my own kind of muffin. I just have one of those, yeah, you know, if I eat too much Italian food, I'll be a muffin top soon. That's what will happen. Okay, I just can't even, I can't even with the names for the private regions. Thank you for that. Everyone is dizzy. Oh, yeah, well, we're thinking, oh, God, now I'm yawning again. I'm coughing or yawning. I'm really sorry, you guys. Pescatarian. I just missed that. Victoria's isn't a secret, and it's not out of England either. It's not a secret. Tater tots are like the food of the gods, okay? Tater tots are yummy. Tater tots are delicious. I can't eat a lot though because I like to put salt and ketchup on them, and that's just French fries called a tater tot. Yeah, the smoke can make you dizzy. It makes my eye, look, my eyes are red. It makes my eyes really red. So, Princess Diane, yes, of course. Well, she suffered from anorexia. She suffered from bulimia too. And she was a tall woman, but you know, she was critiqued by her weirdo husband, Prince, what's his name? Exactly. Bad smoke everywhere. Yeah. Seinfeld muffin tops. I love those muffin tops. Remember that lady? She's in the muffin top shop and she's like, I'm Rebecca De Mornay. Ah, exactly. Anyway, yeah, top of the morning too. Was it top of the morning? Top of the muffin. Top of the muffin. That was the store. Top of the muffin. Top of the muffin too. You see, I got it. See, it's all coming back to me. This is how brainwashed I am. My birth mom was anorexic. Oh my God. Sloan satellite pictures, I'm sure. Oprah. Yeah, well, Oprah is a troll. Oprah's like the, you know, the troll in the Billy Goat Gruff. She hides under the bridge and she comes out with those fangs of hers hidden behind whatever that Oprah is. Do you realize how many women Oprah taught that being overweight and heavy was acceptable? Because she couldn't lose it, but she was always pretending to try to lose it. Like, what a head game. And then she's like the head of Weight Watchers or whatever. I don't think so, lady. I don't think so. I'm not eating your food because you are not a Weight Watcher. Exactly. Ankle monitor on Oprah. She's just a troll. I mean, I don't know what to say. Yeah, Seinfeld show. I love it. I love Seinfeld. Nah, Oprah probably eat. Yeah, I can't even say that. I just... Ugh. Top of the muffin too. It was the peach muffin tops. That's because Elaine would twist them off and she would eat just the tops and throw away the bottoms. And then they took the muffins. I think that Jerry turned into a werewolf, that one. But they took the muffins. They took the muffins to the homeless, and that Rebecca De Mornay, who was not the actress, told them, you can't just give half of the muffin to the homeless. They don't need your pity. I was like, oh my God, muffin stump. Yeah, they don't need your pity. No soup for you. I know. I was like, oh my God, whoever's writing this is like a, I don't know what, but whatever. It's pretty funny. Yeah, well, I'll tell you that later. I'm waiting for them to actually get the statements from everybody. Yeah, Larry David. I never watched his show. I actually did one show with him with Fox for a game show and sat beside him and could hardly speak. Where I played a psychic on the game show and I lost. Yeah, that's right. That is right. I did that. Chelsea Handler, I know. I do know Chelsea Handler. Yes, I do. Yeah, I don't know all I know is in San Francisco, they've destroyed the whole state. Yeah, they had several writers, not just Larry David. I'm sure several insane writers, very creative, and actually pretty good, pretty good. Larry David looks like he would be creepy in real life. Oh my God. No, she's nice in person. No, Chelsea Handler's nice. In person. But, I met her on several occasions. What is she going to do? Attack me? I don't think so. She's nice in person. That's it. I hope. No, we're near the Fears, Vandalay Industries. I love Vandalay Industries. I feel like I work for Vandalay Industries. What is it? I don't know. I know. Let's go get some muffins. George Costanza. He is creepy. George Costanza is based on him. Oh, God. Yeah, George. Well, George is a neurotic character, right? He's really neurotic. I'm in latex. That's nice. No, I'm not getting anything psychically, except for my clients. I'm really not. Festivus for the best of us. Festivus for the rest of us. Yeah, Festivus. Remember Elaine? She wouldn't give out her phone number, and those guys stalked her and showed up at Festivus. Okay, I'll stop. I have a grandson named Sloan. You have the male spelling. I have the male spelling. That's awesome. Awesome. Okay, wait. It's the smoke if you're on the West Coast. Yeah, it's terrible. George always said he was in latex. Oh, yes, you're right. I'm in latex. I'm like, wait, what? I know, pretty fun. I am tired. I'm trying to stay awake, you guys. Not because of you. I am doing readings, but I have to just catch up with the last people. The Festivus poll. Wait, Rowan Rose. Oh, that's really pretty, little Rowan Rose. Sponge worthy. I don't want to use a sponge. Okay, God, did I say that out loud? I'm talking. See, look, you guys make me talk about sponges. I know, I'll have a big salad. I did that tonight. I'll have a salad with extra onions, take 2 of them, put it on, take the cheese on the side, put the dressing over here, just get a little bit. She's like, I'll have a big salad. They're like, we don't serve big salads. Okay, do you have a salad? Yeah, we have a little salad. Okay, I'll take 2 of those. Do you have a big bowl? No, we don't have a big bowl. We'll put 2 of the salads, or yes, we have a big bowl. Put 2 of the salads in the big bowl. Okay, I love the Mike Douglas show at Kramer's apartment. Oh my God, right? See, the Mike Douglas show, was that what it was supposed to be? Because very few people remember the TV show host, Mike Douglas. Do you remember that? That's like in the 70s. Let's look that up. Mike Douglas in the 70s. Was it the Mike Douglas show? I loved it when he took oh, it was. He took the shit out of the garbage. No, it was no, on Kramer. I remember Mike Douglas. Yeah, no, I'm talking on Kramer. Remember he took the talk show host out of there? And then they had George's squirrel. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Stop, Sloan. Like I'm a total Seinfeld nut. They had they had the squirrel that George's girlfriend made him rescue and pay all the money on. And then they brought George's squirrel into the TV show talk show host, which was really Kramer's living room. And then they had that guy, Jack Hanna from the zoo, with the hawk that went after the squirrel. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to look up that Mike Douglas show just because I'm curious. And remember when Kramer made salad out of his shower? Oh, Shrinkage, that was good. That was a good one. Remember when he made the salad and they were all OCD and then, you know, oh, this is a really good salad. I made it with my shower. Oh God, you guys make me laugh. See, I go off on I go off on tangents, don't I? Okay, so let's see. Early career. Talk show. 1961. See, it had to be in the 70s. City. Okay. There, CNN's Los Angeles based celebrity shows, but what year? July 78. Well, it was transferred it started in 1967. 1978, he came to Los Angeles. 78. Yeah, exactly. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, we looked that up. I know. All right, so getting back to things. Really, let's see. I can't spare a square. Oh my God, right? I'm tempted to say that every time I go into a public bathroom, but you know I pee on the sidewalk, so exactly. I'm in Arizona. All right. You know what, you guys? Is Mike still alive? I don't think so. I just turned out. Yeah, I know. You know what? I have to keep my mouth shut. I don't think I can. I think people, I don't think I can. I've not been able to keep my mouth shut. I know Elaine's dance moves. Oh, Newman, I used to see at pavilions over Mike Douglas died in Florida a while back. I used to see Newman in pavilions over by Pickwick. You guys in Burbank know Pickwick. Anyway, there's pavilions across the street, and Newman was always at that pavilions. So he lives somewhere down there in the equestrian district. So that's what that area is. Yeah. No, he was really there. He wasn't particularly tall, and he was just slightly fat, but you look a lot fatter on camera, the body shape. But he was always there. I mean, I ran into him all the time at pavilions. I didn't say anything to him. I just knew it was him. So there. I'm trying to keep my mouth shut. Why do you have to keep your mouth shut? Mars retrograde. The guy that played Newman on Seinfeld. Newman. Yeah, remember that? Okay. I've got to stop doing Seinfeld references. The pretzels are making me thirsty. Oh my God, right? That was Kramer's role. What was it, a Woody Allen movie? I don't like Woody Allen though. Thanks, you guys. Oh my God. There you are. Okay, where am I? Oh, yes, we are. I never knew Newman's real name. Was Merv Griffin gay, you think? He was friends with, I was going to say Seinfeld. Seacrest, do you think he's gay? Does he seem gay to you? Yeah. Very much in Hollywood, there's a breeder or a arm candy and the gay man. Women, stop marrying gay men for money. Just please don't. How is Woody Allen not in jail? Because they call him a talent. I tend to disagree with that. Seacrest just thinks he's pretty. Yeah, Merv was gay and Ava was his beard. Yeah, but women got to stop being beards. Women actually got to go into their marriage for real, okay? For real. They got to go in and be real. 12/18. Oh, see, yeah, that's Keithy's birthday. I'm going to miss Keithy. I was just thinking today, I miss my Keithy. I know. The retrograde, well, what about Phil Collins? I don't think Phil Collins is gay, but what the hell do I know? Nancy Drew casebook, tater tot money. Oh, Elaine was a beard. I remember Elaine was a beard, and she tried to get him to bat for the other team. See, I know every Seinfeld. I got to stop. Yeah, I know. It's really weird. It's really weird when you live your life and you think you're not going to live it with your kid. I'm like, oh, God, P. Diddy's gay, but I mean, okay, how do I want to word this so I don't get murdered? Michael Landon. I remember Michael Landon. I don't think he was gay, but, you know. I know, Elaine and Putty. I know, right? Oh, you haven't seen Seinfeld? I rewatched it because I thought it was the only thing I thought was really funny on TV and really well written. And I would watch a half an hour before I went to bed while the kids were growing up. It was always on, I forget what channel, but I would watch a half an hour of it just before I went to bed because it always made me laugh. I don't know why I rewatched it. I've probably seen every episode 3 times. That's right. I'm that person. I don't watch TV now. But wait, someone asked me so. I never watched Golden Girls. I love tater tots. I would do tater tot nachos. Okay, I don't even know. Raymond drives me mad. I'm the big tall guy on Raymond. I did a show with him, and he was really tall, like 6'5", 6'6", something like that. Because I turned around, I was tying my shoe, and he was right behind me, and I went, oh gosh. It was at NBC. It was Megan Mullally's first talk show, the first taping of the talk show. I was there with Brad Garrett, I think you mean Brad. Yeah, he was on it. I was on it. Cameron Diaz was on it. I was reading Cameron Diaz on that show out of NBC, and that's years ago. How old was I? I had to be in my 30s then, so that was at that time. Wait, did you and John plan Jason? Yes, we did plan Jason, and we didn't plan Keithy because Keithy just showed up. Yes, we planned our Jason, and we had our Keithy. I never knew where Keithy came from. I always knew where Jason came from. Yeah, all my boys are tall. My boys are tall, but yeah, it's weird. Anyway, yes, Jason was planned, and Keithy just showed up. Keithy just showed up. He was like there. Who doesn't like tater tots? Toys. Tots. Oh, P. Diddy, thank you. I got so distracted. I'm sorry. I'm going to come back focused. You guys have been patient with me. I really appreciate it. I'm going to start doing videos again and doing everything again. And I'm going to start taking more risks in life, like causing public displays of disobedience to see if I can get on the nightly news. This is my new thing since Keithy passed. I don't really care. So I'm going to do things to just annoy people in general. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. Wait. Yeah, she was pretty. She was tall. I was wearing 3-inch heels and she was in flip-flops and she was still taller than me. She's tall. Yeah, she's nice. She's nice. Yeah. I thought, but that's back then and I only met her once. Yes, I know, right? Start doing that. I'm just going to do public displays of annoyance just because I don't really care. And like, I'm not afraid. Like if I don't work, I don't care. If I live on the street, I don't care. If I shower, I don't care. Well, if I shave my armpits, I do care. But just that, I just want to start doing everything. This is what I want to do. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh my God, so nice. Thank you. I know my real life trolling. I want to troll people because there's really only one thing that matters and we focus on everything. We focus on everything but what matters. What matters is your children. That's what matters, or your pets, or your family, however you want to define that. And we're always trying to make something of ourselves, do something. I was constantly focused on my career, trying to be something, be better, you know, have people recognize me, that kind of thing. You know what? I don't care. I would age 10 years just to see Keithy back here. So it's just, you know, no. No, I just wanted to be and achieve and do. And you know what? I should have just stayed more at home cuddling with those kids, but they would have been teenagers and they would have run out anyway. Did I talk to my son? Not yet. No. Jason is okay, but he misses his Keithy. Jason and John spend a lot of time. I talk to him all the time. I just can't. I'm dead inside. I don't know what to say. I died. I felt myself die. I don't know how to describe it. I literally, John can't stop crying and I can't cry. So it's just the weirdest thing. I went to cardboard. I turned into Dockers. You know what gray Dockers are? I mean beige Dockers. I turned beige. Yeah, Keithy showed up out of nowhere. That's what I'm saying. No, we didn't consciously plan Keith, but he showed up. He just showed up and there he was. But yeah, I went like beige, right? Aw, thank you, Miss 19-year-old. That would be so good because my kids were embarrassed of me when they were 19. I wasn't cool enough. Because I don't condone your shitty ass behavior, you teenagers out there doing your fucking shit. Yeah, no, it's terrible. Tulip has, well, she's kind of been kicked out of Keithy's room. She has a new perch. Her perch is to watch for baby Jack coming in the door. Lila's okay, but I haven't seen Lila really. I haven't seen Lila in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. She's been on, you know, she's been visiting and she has school and then she has these other dance classes and stuff. I'm beige. Thank you for saying I'm the sister. All of those people. Have you received any signs? Well, I got that one sign from that. Oh, hold on. I got to show you guys. I put it on Instagram, but I'll show you. I will show you. Oh. Oh, come back. I put this on Instagram. Okay, this was by my front door. Yeah, you saw it, right? This is by my front door. Somebody sent this to me in July, before Keithy died, in a letter, because I get a lot of nice letters from nice people. All of you guys do send me nice cards. I get beautiful bracelets. I get just beautiful cards, handwritten. Look at handwritten. Beautiful letters, handwritten. I mean, you guys actually like write, look at just beautiful letters. I mean, like lovely letters before Keithy died. So and some of you put funny things like, you know, pairs of socks with the word fuck on them and shit like that. So this one, because I always call this the prison planet, somebody sent me this little picture of this little girl. And she's like, please take me off this planet. Now, last night, right, exactly. Last night by my front door, I was cleaning. I have one of these floating shelves wherever I have like these shelves, a floating shelf where I have all my sunglasses. There's 20 pairs over there. I only wear 2. And they're the blue ones, the same but different. One for running and one for not. And then I have like an I Dream a Genie bottle that Deanna gave me, I Dream a Genie. And then I have a cat up there and some gongs, perfume, just on my way out the door so I can throw perfume on when I don't shower and sunglasses. Anyway, this was there, okay, this was there. So I thought I'm gonna put it on the fridge because it's a cute little girl, so I'll put her on the fridge. So I pick it up and this is before Keithy died and I look on the back and forgive me for, I don't know who this is. Zuli is Lila's dog. Anyway, I look on the back and look at what it says. It says, Love KB. See, Keith Bella. This is not this person's name, but her initials are KB. So this literally it might have even got here in June. No, Lila is Lila. Just Lila, like that. But see, this is before Keith died. This little cute little card came to me from whoever's initials. I hope she shows up and tells me. but that's KB, Keith Bella, right there. I mean, like the initials of Keithy. Right, that's one of my first signs. Besides, I saw his two hands. I know, isn't that beautiful? I just happened to look at it because I went to put tape on the back to put it on the fridge, along with some of your notes over there. Like I'm putting people's cards on my fridge. Right, but this arrived way before he passed, like maybe a month or two before. But this is it right here. So, and then right there, like that. So yeah, I know. Lila is a beautiful name. I think it's after her great grandmother, I want to say, but I might be wrong on that. I think it's after her mother's grandmother. KB, exactly. So I don't know who actually sent me this. If you recognize this, tell me. But it's KB on the back. So I thought, oh, that's a sign. And it's been sitting by my front door, and it wasn't till last night I decided to clean in the middle of the night and dust the dust bunnies off and shit like that. And me and Deanna were talking, because we talk ad nauseum all day long. But anyway, we were talking, and I just got back from dinner, so we were finishing our conversation, and I was like, wow, look at that. So that was definitely there. There's several other things that have happened, but it's different kind of things. It's not the way I'm used to getting messages. So I have a post office. Yeah, I know he made me put the picture. I have a post office box below, but it was weird because I was like, if I get signs for other people, and it's not quite as random as it has been for me. So I'm not, if I am dreaming of it, I'm not really dreaming of it. Oh, are you painting your bathroom? I do shit like that in the middle of the night too. Wait, stop the control. We need to say no. Exactly. Yeah, so it's weird. I mean, it's weird. I will tell you, oh, this too. Okay, so at the memorial service, okay, at the memorial service, my friend Kathy was in the corner, and there was this, okay, so the really weird thing, those of you were at the memorial service, Veronica was at it if she's still on here. Anyway, those of you that I know that were there that night, that day, so we had it in the park. Anyway, there was crazy shit because all of the animals that used to come in the house with my clients for readings used to go into Keith's room, right? And they would find Keith, and they would run in his room, and they would jump in his bed. So Keith, when he was on spring break, would always be like, whose dog is this? And all of this stuff, right? So the little dogs like to run and jump. Sometimes big dogs, like Labradors and shit, would go up to his room, find their way in there, find their way into his bed. He'd be sleeping. I'd be working in the house. So they just go up the stairs by themselves and find Keithy, right? So we were at the service, and the first thing that happened, this is what Kathy, the first thing that Kathy said to me is there was a green beetle. So as the preacher was talking, there was a green beetle, okay, flying around one of the people at the service. And Kathy said, Kathy's a medium also, but she works with the Akashic or archaic, I can't even say it, records. But she's not. She doesn't do that now, but she does it. She just can't help but read you. She used to do it for a living. Anyway, she's like in her head saying, Keithy, you can do better than a beetle, right? He said the beetle was chasing one of the people. And so she thought to herself, you can do better than a beetle. This is what she's saying in her head to Keithy. And so then she sees, it was true. This dog comes in. A random dog showed up at Keith's service, right? And ran around the service and then ran out of the service and ran away in the park. And then Kathy was like, you can do better than that. And then a dove flew around. Okay. So she was telling me the green beetle story. The next day I went to the cross that Marvin and Jason put up for Keith, the one they cemented into the ground for an eternity, that cross, on the side of the road. And I was the only one there. It was early in the morning, and I went, I don't know what I went to do something like, do something about that. But it was really funny because a green beetle flew right up to my face like this. And I thought, oh, it's the green beetle after Kathy and I talked. Then this weekend, I drove 117 miles one way and 117 miles the other way back to go hike for an hour because I thought that would be it. And I go this road all the time and I hike up there all the time. But I pulled over at this, I guess it's like a rest stop area that was not blocked. And I pulled over, I'm going to show you guys. And I went, and it was a little stone walkway. And I went, and there was a sign. Okay, there was a sign. And the sign talked about what? These green beetles and the ecology system. It was 117 miles away, and I had to were urged to go there. And I've never stopped at this little park, and there was the green beetle right there. But he was, yeah, there you go. And there he was, and he was on the ecology, you know, on the thing that you read. So I figured that was it. The green beetle is my sign for now. That's my sign for now. But anyway, yeah, so there you go. Keith is my son. Keith is my son. Yeah, let's see. Dragonflies. I know it's so weird. I'm that person. I'm like, you know, dragonflies, beetles, that's my sign. I always used to think that was so lame. That's what I thought. So lame. So now I'm lame. I'm a lame person. When I find a penny on the ground, I'm like, that's Keith. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. No, KB commented here. Oh, it's on her card. Yeah, it is on my card. Wait, KB commented. So wait, who's, I'm so confused. A dime there, a dime or a penny. I can't do that. KB is here on the chart, on the chat. Oh, that's somebody named K. I get you, somebody with the initials. Thank you. I was so confused. I'll show you my pictures of Keith. KB is here now. Oh, there you go, little, oh, KB that wrote the card is here. I get it. I get it. Thank you. Dimes are angels. I know, but see, why are dimes angels? Oh, wait, she sent the card. Yes, okay, she sent the card. Thank you. Now I know what you're saying. I feel crazy. Well, what is her name, KB? Show up. Wait, I'm reading. Oh, God, I got a headache. Yeah, it's your card. Here's your card, KB, right there. There. See? Beautiful writing. And that, but I looked at it. KB. Okay, is it didn't, no, didn't. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, but it's Keithy's initials, and I saw just the KB. And that, I put her on my fridge, this little girl. Yeah, no, it's the message, exactly. No, it matters, she's here. And now green beetles are my sign. God, I'm such a loser. I can't reach my own son. Kelly Burke, I got you. Oh yeah, well that video was 2005, Psychic Mom. That's got Keithy. Keithy was 10. Keithy was 10. That was 14 years ago when we filmed that 2005 actually. I talked them all into it. They all did it, and it was great. I had a green beetle on my game today. There you go. Okay, we're going to show you a picture of Keithy. Keithy, I got to find my pictures. I have many. Anyway, yeah, I thought I would just drive ad nauseum out. That's what I'm going to do now, though, is just drive. Okay, so I will show my picture of my Keithy. My cute little Keithy, as usual. I got 4,000 pictures. I got to find one. Okay, I love to show this because it's baby Keith. Look, that's the little boy. I remember taking this picture. I remember taking that picture. And that was Keithy now. That's Keithy now, his little Keithy face. That's his little, he looks so serious there. He looks like somebody, and I don't know who he looks like. I'm like, I have no idea who he looks like. But yeah, and this is like 3 years ago. This one is Christmas morning. I always show you guys. That's Christmas morning. On his way out the door, I snagged him for a picture. So that's like 3 years ago, 2017. Okay, there you go. Thank you, KB. You guys are funny. Yeah, he took that picture willingly. He was never willing to take the pictures, you know. And then I have to show this because I would get killed, but there's the picture. There he is. That's how he looked. Yeah, he was 6'4". I'll get in trouble yeah, that was 3 years ago when he was 21. He was even taller now. I know. I know my Keithy was cute. My Keithy was a cute boy. Yeah, and this is even a longer picture, but there's John and Keithy. This is Keithy in high school. So this is John and Keithy right back then. I think Keith is maybe 17 in that picture, something like that. So we have that picture. I can know because he has those stupid gauges in his ear. He took them out. Yeah, so anyway, that's kind of cute. I've got many little pictures of my Keithy. I was laughing. I took a picture today and my eye was, one was bigger and one was smaller. And I was like, we had the same calyx and we had the same like eyes like that. So I have lots. I have many pictures of him. Of course I do. Why would I not? Yeah, I think I look like Keithy. And he looks like his dad too. I could see his dad in him. I could see his grandpa in him too. Oh yeah, John's 6'1.5". Even in his 70s, he's 6'1.5". So he hasn't really shrunk. Jason, I know you love the shirtless one. You're all pigs. You're all pigs. I know, I'm kidding. And yeah, Johnny was always tall, and Jason is 6'2", but Keithy was taller. Jimmy was taller. So, oh God, I can't hear. La 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 la. Yeah, I know. Carol, that goes for you too. Carol knows what I mean. Yeah, well, I know. Keithy was real cute. I know those ringing in your ears. No, it's like, you can tell your girlfriends are like, oh, your sons are really cute. I'm like, what did you just say? What did you say, bitch? No, I'm kidding. It's cute. But yeah, I have many pictures of Keithy. I'll show you one other thing. I just found this today. This is so cute. This was in 2003, and it's when Keithy was writing a letter at school, and he wrote it. He could write it to anybody, but he wrote it to Jason Bella. See, dear Jason Bella, his brother. And so Jason was away at camp. Jason was in Arrowhead science camp. Anyway, he wrote this it's one of his first little letters, and it says, love, Keith Bella. And it was for Jason. It was so cute. I miss you. And then he's saying, is there a lot of snow in Arrowhead? I'm being good in the house. Probably a lie. But he missed his Keithy. Anyway, I'm gonna blow this up for Jason. I just found it. It's so cute. Oh, see, there you go. 6'1" at 14. How cute. Yeah. Jason is beautiful too. I know, my Jason. I and my Keithy. But anyway, I found that letter, so I'm going to get that all ready for, oh, he loved his Jason. Jason was a good daddy to Keith when he was little. I went bananas for, let's see. I have no idea. Oh, I get you. I'm sorry, I'm reading it. Now I'm in on a group text over here. Damn, I'm 5'8", short end of the stick. It doesn't matter. You pick your, I'm 5'6", short end of the stick over here in my family. But yeah, no, he loved his Jason. Jason was such a good, like, I went a bit nuts when Keith was little. And so Jason took very good care. I'm not 5'1". That's why you're a wee writer. Kelly Burke, yes. 5'2". Yeah. Oh no, no, you're not. I know there's, I'll tell you, it's funny when people die, there's other people in the family that will point out that you weren't relevant in your child's life and say things. And it's like, really, and so it's 5 feet. 5 feet. Well, I could wear heels, but the heels would kill me. 5'3". My dad is 4'9" now. Oh my goodness. So he shrunk, right? Yeah. Oh, there you go. 1108. Thank you. At 1108. Adopted into a short family. I was adopted into a tall family. So, 6, 7, 18. Bravo. I'm going to say play basketball. I was always made to feel bad for being tall. No. I'm going to shrink into a tater tot. I don't know what's going on with the moon right now. I haven't even looked. Yeah, I am a tater tot. I'm also ice cream and popcorn. I'm addicted to popcorn. You know what I realized? My anxiety that I'm not having because I'm dead inside or numb, or I'm a pair of beige Dockers, I'm a piece of cardboard. That's how I feel. Just bland. White bread. There's no jam. There's no peanut butter. There's no, marshmallow topping. I'm just beige. Anybody who wears beige, you're just fucking beige. You know what I mean? Um, not even toasted. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm just dead. But no, I don't know what's going on with the moon right now. Something must be happening. Beige auras. No, beige is not good. Yeah, no, completely. Oh, is it not feeling anything? That's depression. There you go. Yeah, I'm just existing. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Do you know what I've realized I do though? No, I'm not on drugs, but I haven't taken anything. I don't drink, I don't do drugs. So I have to deal with it, but I'm completely fucking numb. Completely fucking numb. Like numb. I went numb. I was telling John, my hands, I just went, I don't even know. It's such an experience. I don't know how to describe it. It's such an experience. And it's interesting. It's interesting. And you're really fucked because you can't do a goddamn thing. Oh God, sorry. There I go cursing. You can't do a thing. So you're completely numb and people talk to you like it matters. And you're like, it doesn't matter. I don't care. But it's not like I'm suicidal, as I say on YouTube. I'm sorry, that struck me as funny. I'm not suicidal, just so you know. If I get hung with a red scarf, I didn't do it. Yes, I have post-traumatic stress. I had post-traumatic stress my whole life, but I really have post-traumatic stress now. I literally walk out my front door in the morning and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And then I'm like, I don't care if I work. Detached. Totally detached. I don't care. I mean, there's a few people that can really trigger me, like really trigger me. Those people could always trigger me, but still, I just think a plot against them for later. Let me look and see the moon. You asked me about the moon. Okay, so what day is this? The 12th. The 12th. Okay. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry, it's the 13th. The moon is void of course right now. The moon is in Leo, I believe. Yeah, the moon's in Leo. Let's see what we have next. We have a new moon on Thursday, the 17th. New moon, oh gosh. New moon adds 25 degrees and 1 second of Virgo. You Virgos, good new moon for you guys. But you know what? Oh my God. Okay, so that's on the 17th. That's weird. Then we go into the holiday season. Wait, Sloan, you need a therapy dog. I'd have to look after it. I could barely look after my kids when they were little. I mean, like at a certain point, I was like, that's it, I'm done. Oh, you got two Virgos. My kids are Virgos. Yeah, so it's Virgo. Yeah, I'm completely, and died in my arms. Got so tired of people telling me to get over it. Yeah, I don't think you get over it. I mean, I don't know. I have to get over it, but I see the world completely differently. I just don't care. So now my getting over it, I mean, don't get me wrong. I didn't ever want to be here to begin with that I can remember, but I thought maybe I would achieve something. But now that Keith is gone, I'm like, oh, 6'6". There you go. Now that Keithy's gone, I'm like, I don't even care if I make it till next year. I'm not going to die. I know Brian's out there listening going, I told her she's going to live a long life. To which I reply, fuck you. Which I replied before Keithy died. Stop threatening me with a long life nonsense. I think I was kidnapped back here. But it's interesting because now I'm just, I don't know, you kind of feel like, you literally feel like you have no place. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So I have this thing where I'm driving around and I'm like, I get so hungry. And I don't want to do crack and I don't want to do like heroin and I don't want to drink. So I'm eating bags of popcorn, organic popcorn. That's what I do. I eat popcorn after popcorn after popcorn. I think I'm addicted. This is my problem. Much popcorn. So yes, we are all supposed to be here now. I don't think I'm supposed to be here now. I like kettle corn. I would do that, but that is a little bit addictive, even more so than my other bags of popcorn. No, not Orville. It's the organic stuff that's popped. Gemini, Leo rising. All I know. Yeah, I'm addicted to popcorn with hot chocolate. Oh my God, that will kill me. I can't do that. Skinny pop. Yeah, that's it. It's probably really fattening. Skinny pop is probably really fattening. Yes, well, I was a compulsive overeater as a kid, and then I wouldn't even eat solid foods. I had those weird eating disorder things, but um, now I'm eating popcorn and I can't even tell you why. Oh, see, you guys are hugging me. Yeah, I have no idea. Milk duds are delicious too. But see, I can't go to chocolate covered anything. That'll be the end of me. Yeah, no, it's interesting. Kettle corn, salt and sugar. I ate that all day on Saturday. Popcorn is actually a really healthy snack. I'm trying. I'm not putting butter on it. I'm trying to be reasonable with it. Chocolate covered Lenny. Yeah, well, smart pop. All of that. I don't think it's probably smart, but that's what I'm doing. Yes, what about helping? I could help them. I was thinking, I had this really weird thought for a second. I should be a foster mother. Then I quickly talked myself out of it. Because I don't even think I can have a dog. I gave up on dogs. Looking after them was too much. Let's see. Too much, like the dogs, the dogs. You got to walk them. You got to pick up their poop, all of that. Yeah, I don't eat meat. I don't do cheddar. I thought about fostering a kid, but it's not going to be Keithy. So I think your daughter's an overeater. Yeah, I'm an emotional. Are you sleep deprived? Possibly. But I was sleep deprived since I gave birth all the way along. Maybe not foster, but a big sister program. Yeah, I don't know. I feel, yeah, it's weird. Jelly beans. I can't do that. I do wine, a lot of wine. That would make me an alcoholic, so I can't. I've been wanting to make popcorn balls. Yeah, so we have a lot of shit. We're going into the holiday season. We're going into, I do volunteer. I do weed is good. No, grape juice. There you go. Sleep deprived here. You can volunteer to hold babies. Yeah, but I have to go into a hospital. No, I died inside when he died. That's what happened. You just do. It's a weird thing. I get full too fast to overeat. You're lucky. Yeah, you just do. I just saw him on the ground and that was the weirdest fucking thing. It was the weirdest thing. I was like, what am I fucking looking at? That's what I did. Boiled eggs. I would do that too. I couldn't understand what I was looking at. It's really a weird thing. And you cannot understand it until you do it. It was like, yeah, no, I'm doing all the healing things. I'm doing everything I can do. Yeah, it was total shock. And then I wanted to beat the shit out of somebody. And I stood there just like, wow. I remember just thinking, what the fuck am I looking at? And then I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And then I just remember watching Jason come in my rear view because they wouldn't let me go over. I watched in the back Jason and Kenna pull up. Kenna collapsed practically. And Jason was just like, just was like, ugh, like covering his face. And it was just unbelievable. It was the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen. Yeah, I've never seen anything like that in my life. I was like, it was very weird. Yeah, it was very weird. I know. And then, you know what? For as much as I do this work, a weird paranoid thought, your brain is trying to catch up with it. My brain will never, I was just like, what the fucking hell is that? I just remember saying that. And I just was like, and you're staring at him. Arlene was there and Carol was with me and Kenna and Jason. And you're just staring at your child in front of you who's dead. And you're like, what? I don't even know why I'm saying this. Anyway, you're just staring going, what planet am I on? What the hell? What the hell happened? So you're just like, yeah, no, yeah, your heart, yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. The blood was drained out of me. It was weird. And so many people there wanted me to be hysterical. And I just was like, deadpan. It's like, what am I looking at here? It was so weird. It's like I'm watching a person be me do that. But it's so interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Rage is probably rage. Yeah, no, I'm sure. No, it's a complete shock. When John's son died, I watched him go gray overnight. He went gray overnight. So he found his son, Keith's brother, and he went gray. His hair went gray overnight. Literally. Yeah, his hair went gray. That is when he went gray. He was 51. I thought when I passed my 51st birthday that I beat it. And I thought when Jason turned 28, we were okay. As soon as Jason turned 28, I thought, oh, we beat it. And Jason's like, I'm 28. I'm like, then you beat it. And then when I passed 51, I thought I broke that curse and I hit 50. I hit 53, turning 54. So 2 weeks after Keithy died, I turned, have my birthday. But it was interesting because I thought, never think it's not going to happen to you. Like, don't think anything won't. Assume everything will. This is what I assume. Yeah, they say that, but you know what's really weird? The thing that I thought, my most paranoid, weird thought, that I wake up in the middle of the night. I wake up in the middle. No, Keithy was 24. Jimmy was 27. Jason is 28. Oh yeah, Jason is that. Oh yeah, no, Jason, please. Jason, for God's sakes. But the weirdest thought I had, which I don't have for other people ever, when I'm convinced when it's their loved ones talking to them, I'm convinced. But with me, I'm like, what if Keithy doesn't want to see me on the other side? And what if he's still mad at me for stuff? And what if when I die, he's not there? Like, this is what I worry about now. It's very, 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 like, weird. No, that's what I worry about. I wake up in the middle of the night and I just am like, well, what if I never see him? Because he could reincarnate back, or no, I can't have another. No, I cannot. But scream therapy. Yeah, I need some whoop ass therapy. But no, I worry about that. Like I've never had this worry. This is my worry. My worry. When the kids were growing up and I had any inkling of drugs in the house or drugs with their friends, I went ballistic because it threw me into post-traumatic stress about them dying like their brother died. And then it's a fucking motorcycle, which, whatever. But yeah. Oh, that's what I take up kickboxing. I would if I was stronger. No, I did. I worried about that. I literally worried about that. Like, what if I don't see him? What if he doesn't come for me? Because just because, you act nice here and you think they do, they don't have to come. They don't have to do anything on the other side. No one. No, he wasn't an organ donor. He changed his mind about that. So we did not donate his organs. He had not changed his license, but we did not. We did not. He did not want to. That's what he had said. Yeah, people can reverse it. Reverse what? The organ donation? Yeah. Oh, you can reverse it. Yes. I hope it's not going to be that way. Yeah, I know they say that for 6 months, but like when Jimmy crossed over, I got him right away. I got him at his memorial. I got Jimmy. Jimmy showed me how he passed. Jimmy showed me what he thought, how he passed. That was a weird story because we were at the neighbor's house at the memorial, and there was a table of cakes. So, I'm a foodie, so I took a cake into the downstairs bathroom and locked myself in there because there were too many people talking over here, and my head, was splitting, and I think I lost like 25 pounds. I was so skinny then because I had such bad anxiety. I locked myself in the bathroom, and as I was sitting in the downstairs bathroom eating an entire cake, but I hadn't eaten it yet, he literally tapped me on the head, and I was able to do that. I've not had that. Jimmy was here 2 weeks before Keith passed. Yes, I see Jimmy. Jason sees Jimmy. I am not getting Keith. That's what I mean. Cake is good. It's diet, right? So, yeah, it was just something. Anyway, of course, my kids blame me. Yes, I was not the good parent. I mean, whatever. I was a disciplinarian. So the truth be told, if I were to tell you the truth, about parenting, here's what I would say. I'm just going to say this. I am in a state of fucking shock, but not really. Like, I'm not like panicked where I'm going to run out a window. Yeah, no, I do that. Keith comes to Deanna. Like, Deanna talks to him. She comes to him. I mean, he comes to her, pardon. She comes to him. She goes to him, and he comes to her. She leaves and goes. She takes an elevator and goes. If I were to tell you about, this is my advice to anybody getting married before you have kids. you better make sure that you parent the same way. So you literally, people say love is enough. It is not it is not enough in a marriage at all. Love means nothing. Okay, love means something, but it's not enough. If one of you is liberal, and I'm not talking politically, I'm talking about like the drugs. Jason dreams of them, yes. If somebody is like permissive over here with this and you're not, if somebody is non-disciplinarian and you are, whatever it is that your kids, let's look at it this way. If you are a parent without a lot of money, a person without a lot of money, and you marry somebody wealthy, and the wealthy person, and you split with them, your kids will not go to you. They will go to the one with the money. So you need to really know what you're marrying, because as soon as you have a kid and somebody wants to play head games, yeah, it shouldn't be like that. And if you have to continue to do something more than the other parent, it's a problem. It's a problem. So your kids, thank you for that in, I think, Spanish. Thank you. I think it's in Spanish. And thank you all the way down, you guys, everybody. If you marry somebody, for example, let's say you want to be a working mom, but let's say you want to be a working mom and your partner doesn't want you to be a worker. When you're out working, that partner will be doing, see, as soon as you do the disciplining, you're the mean one, you're not fun. And that was my position in the family. I wasn't fun. I was serious. I got pissed off. I did a lot of cleaning. I don't like certain things going on. Don't fucking lie to me. Don't send the police to my, the typical shit that parents don't want in their house. Yes, I know they're all going to do it. But there's a lot of stuff that when you're doing that and you kind of have, I was with John real young too. But men growing up, it's just, marriage is like some concoction that they tell you. You're probably better not to get married. You're probably better one parent over here in one house, one over here. But see, it's a money thing. And so you get, kids prefer the parent they are not. Of course. And they prefer the parent that lets them do the shit they want to do or is okay with it or can explain it. I have no tolerance. Marriage, I don't know. Marriage is for money, really. You have to pay to get into it. You have to pay to get out of it. You combine your houses and then you're whatever. Reincarnate, I can't even. But you have to really be on the same page. And people should be, and I think I will do a series on this. I get anxiety thinking Keith will come back and I won't see him on the other side, even though part of us is always on the other side and we're always with God. Yes, I know what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm having these paranoid thoughts. I'm having these. No, I know my son loves me, but what I'm saying is when you have teenagers and you have to do stuff, and maybe you have post-traumatic stress because you had postpartum depression because you had a death when you gave birth and you're paranoid about everything, you're not as easy to get along with. It's terrible. No, I don't think true love exists on this planet. Not the way people talk about it. No, marriage, I'm not a fan of marriage. And even though I was married a long time, because you have to give a piece of yourself up to, what's the word? Combine with another person. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to change my values for another person. I don't. And there's a lot of fighting, in-house fighting. If you are an athlete and an exerciser and whatever, and the other person's a drinker, a smoker, and a drugger, you're going to fight even if you love each other. If you're a Mormon and they're a Christian, an atheist and a spiritualist, this kind of thing, you're going to fight. So you're going to fight. I wasn't a fan of marriage when I got married. I did it because I wanted children. But why was I taught to think that if I had children, I had to be married? What is that? I'm not a fan of it. I would never do it. Thinking about it, and it's no disrespect to anybody, that's not what I mean. What I mean by it is, you have to be completely equally compromised. There you go, compromised. I can't do it. You have to be completely energetically the same. And that I have never seen. Okay. That I have never seen. If you have somebody that is, yeah, they all do. I mean, it's just, I can't. What if you were the trophy wife? Well, what is the trophy wife though? Somebody who is a prostitute. That's what you're saying. And a prostitute that's tied down to a long-term marriage. No, you're better off just to be a prostitute, fuck a guy a night or fuck a chick a night and get your money. Why? Why? I don't know the power of two. I've never had anybody work with me. So, you know, people are always, you know, like that. My hubby loves soy. There you go. Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, I don't know. I feel, I think there should be classes taught. I remember I remember that there were people that went to marriage classes, religious classes, take it outside of the religion. I have one friend, everybody hates me. Oh, there you go. See, you still feel numb. I don't think I'm ever going to not feel numb. You know, whatever. I'm not going to sob and cry like that. I refuse. That's what people want you to do. Fuck them. I'm not doing it. They want you to cry. I swear to God, people want you to be broken. And when you're not broken, their friends are overrated. You guys are making me laugh. Yeah, they want you to cry and act all weak and feeble. I can't. I have to live on this planet. I literally have to live on this fucking planet, so I can't. I have to pay for shit. That's the fucked upness. I'm so overly, dating can be stressful. Yeah, I never dated in my life. I married 2 people. I didn't really date. Anyway, but yeah, no, I'm saying so many people, when they lose somebody, they go out and get drunk and high. I'm so overly responsible. I don't do that. I don't do that. I fucking deal with it. That's what I do. And I do feel like Earth is hell. But no, you know what? I hope he comes to me. Maybe he's still mad at me. I don't know. We didn't get to connect in the last year. I was away from him a lot. So we didn't connect the way I wanted to. And yeah, I'll cry if I want to. Exactly. No, I know it doesn't, but I'm telling you, I'm running into people who want me to be broken, and I refuse. I can't even explain it. You'd have to know the people I'm around. That's what I'm saying. There are people that want you to be broken, period, and I'm not going to do it. No, I hope he's not mad. I don't know if he's mad or not. I mean, I didn't talk to him that morning, so I don't know. I talked to him before, and he was fine. We weren't in any kind of thing like that. But I'm just saying, when you look back on the scope of a lifetime and you realize all the unnecessariness that you allowed in your life and all the other ways you allowed yourself to be distracted due to other people's personality disagreements with your personality disagreements. And then you're like, fuck, my kid's dead and I didn't even really get to know him because I was too busy fighting this fucking one and that fucking one, whatever. Then you're like, shit, this kind of thing. Anyway, this is just my observation. This is my observation. Yeah, not Van Prague, sorry. Sorry, am I say that out loud? Oh, God. Anyway, long, boring story with that one. Not going to even say it. But my point is, what classes should be taught in schools instead of the nonsense they teach you? They should teach you how to write a check. They should teach you how to eat properly, which is not school food. They should stop with the fake history lessons. And what they should do is actually teach personality disorder classes for young women so that they don't get sucked into people that are mind fucking them. They should also teach them about toxic relationships in every capacity and teach them about people in their family, family patterning, what they will continue to do, what to do with this, and they should educate them in strength. Educate them in their strength and their power, not the nonsense that's taught in school. You can make money doing anything. We all do make money doing anything. Very few people with their degrees have relevancy because their degrees are fictitious, made by a fictitious society, unless, of course, you're a doctor and you're cutting with a knife. or you're building a bridge. But everybody else that's a fucking PhD in this, who wrote the book to begin with? What about practical experience? What about this? I don't know. Some maybe, some not. If you're going to be a shrink, what better way to grow up than with a mentally ill family? Then you should be absolutely perfect in being a shrink. Well, I don't even know what you just said there. Anyway, common sense, yes. So this should be taught people with all kinds of personality disorders and what to look for. You should also be taught that love is not enough. So just because you love that guy whose culture is different from yours, or there's this huge, discrepancy in how you do things and they want you to do this, but you want to do this, you shouldn't compromise. It should be reciprocal, but it's not. It's not on this planet. It does have to be some give and take. Obviously, it's not going to be 100%, reciprocal. Like sometimes a person will be sad here, a person, whatever. But it has to be reciprocal. And you have to have a person. You have to have a person. You can't be marrying an alcoholic or a drug addict or anything like that. Kids have to be taught. If you're dating somebody that is doing this when you're dating them, don't do it, because you're going to fuck your children up. The reality is, the more you fight and the more people fight over money and the more people judge and the more people say this and say that, you're going to fight your children. That's what's going to happen. So we're not going to survive. Just give up in California. You've been taken over. But no, that's right. People think they can change each other. Exactly. You can't. And the other thing is, if you have to prove your point or justify yourself constantly, get the fuck out of that, because you're going to wreck your children. And that's what I'm talking about. I wasted way too much time arguing with other family members to prove that I was okay, that I ignored my children a lot of the time because I was too busy defending myself. Don't do that. Yeah, your parents fought and it ruined your lives. That's exactly what I'm saying. We are not taught. Just give up. Yeah, I know that now. I gave up at 53. Okay, that's when I gave up. I tried and tried and tried. But what I'm saying to you is we are not taught proper ways of communication and proper things. If you grow up in an alcoholic home, you don't know how to communicate properly because you're already in a toxic home. Whether the person was nice to you or not, they're fucked up. They're drunk all the time. They have the problem. They're putting the problem onto you and you absorb it. So you go out and you find somebody, okay? You find somebody who has a similar toxicity. It might not be alcoholism. It could be that they're playing mind games with you. No, it's not. Most people are in marriages like this. I talk to them all day long. My kids grew up in a war zone, a fight, and I don't even care who knows it. The neighbors know it. The police were being called all the time. Not all the time, sometimes. And yes, I was just as equally responsible because I have to fight back. This is my problem. I shouldn't have even been fighting. I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, sorry, now I sound wrong. I did wrong, but what I'm saying is I wasn't drinking. I wasn't staying out all night. I wasn't blah, 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 blah. Okay, I wasn't doing anything like that. No, I'm not perfect. That's not what I meant. I started laughing. No, I fought back. I should have known better. But when you do that, whatever you come from, you will continue to try to fix it until, now, here's the thing too. And for all you young women that run away out there and young men, okay, all of you people, all of you who run away from home. And by the way, I will say this, Keithy's little Paigey ran away from home when she was a young girl too. So I'm going to say this, all of you who run away from home and you run away from the problem. Deanna said this to me the other night. She made me laugh so hard. When you run away from the problem, you think you're fixing the problem, even when you're a little kid, and you run out that door, unless you literally understand what you're running away from. And therapy, okay, for you, even if you're a little child, real therapy to address the problem. You will marry it. And when you divorce it once, you'll marry it again. So for example, if you marry an alcoholic, okay? I mean, if you grew up in an alcoholic home, you probably marry an alcoholic. Then go back home, damn it. No, if your home's bad. I never went back home. I never. I ran out the door at 14 and I did not the fuck go back. But I can tell you straight out, if you are a child and you run away from home and you don't really know that maybe you were in a toxic home because you are blamed for the problems and you leave, not saying you're not a problem, you could be a problem too. But if you don't fix that with somebody who knows what you're doing, okay, if you don't fix that, you may marry it. I had a friend that married 5 times. I'm like, why do you keep doing this? 5 times she got married. No, you can't do that. You actually have to know what your issue is and what you're dealing with. And if it's going to be a problem, you can't do it, but you have to fix yourself. When you're 14 or 15, you run away and you get into the foster care system or whatever, you think you fixed your problem. And a lot of those therapists have degrees, but they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, okay? Because they haven't lived it. They don't know what they're talking about. I hope Keithy is close to me. But you don't know, like they don't know. They don't know. How, just for an example, how is somebody who doesn't understand losing a child going to counsel you? They're fucking not. They're not. They're not, because they don't know. I don't know who's being annoying there, but anyway, married 5 times. I know. She stayed with the last guy though for like 25 years. She married 5 of them in like 6 years. I don't know. Like Liz Taylor. Liz Taylor's a perfect example. The reason she kept getting abused is she literally didn't clear the family patterning from childhood. Yeah, no, you can't. You can't. You have to know what it is. And then when you are so used to being, yeah, she had the jewels, right? When you are so used to being seen in a certain way, for you not to see yourself that way, whatever way it is, and for you to own your power, it's very hard. People don't do it. You have a kid, you stay stuck. You're not leaving that person. You're not, I was never going to leave my kids for any reason whatsoever. And most women aren't. I mean, when they get divorced, if you're fighting with somebody and you're divorcing them when you have kids, they're going to fuck with you. That's why they're mad at you, because you're divorcing them when you have little kids. So all of those people have to be taught. People have to be taught that you should never be fighting a partner, or your partner shouldn't be the most important person in your life, that you focus on them. It should be equal and all, but it isn't that way. Somebody always dominates, whether it be you or them or whatever. Yes, it can't be avoided. That's right. It can't. Yeah, no, it can't. It can't, but marriage is a crock of shit, really, when you look at it. I don't mean that in a mean way, but it is. It's a crock of shit. You get married and you're told to build a family and you're told to do this. Yes, I had a mental breakdown. No, I'm not, this doesn't feel, maybe you're having one now. Oh, I can have a mental breakdown about pretty much anything, but no, this, I'm not having a mental breakdown. It was much different with Jimmy. I had terrible panic attacks. This is not happening now. I was able to handle this now, but I already went through it once. So it was like, oh yeah, okay, I recognize this. Yeah, no, it needs to be done. But marriage is a bad idea, because what it does, we are taught we have to get married to have kids. Why? Why? Why do we have to get married to have kids? Why can't we do things fairly in our own environment so that we can have kids and co-parent like that? I don't understand the having to be in someone's space all the time. Legal. I don't know what legal is. Happy birthday to the 8-year-old. I just went on a complete tirade about everything. They try to tell people it isn't God's law. It's not God's law. It's a blatant lie. It's a lie. It's the lie they tell you. It's the Disney princess lie. 31 years, same relationship, no. Oh, see, that's good. Exactly. It's the same. It's a lie. Oh God. Anyway, it's a lie. It's not any easier for a man in a relationship than it is for a woman. But because both parents are legally responsible for kids. So why do we have to marry them? You got to fucking pay if you're the father, and you got to fucking pay if you're the mother. What's the problem? Why the same house shit? See? I don't understand. That's all I'm saying. I kind of go cuckoo. I don't think I'm having a nervous breakdown. And I guess I don't cook, and I guess I'm never getting a ring. All I was a maid. That's what a mother is a maid. Don't ever kid yourself. Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't matter what I am or what I'm not. It doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, no, marriage is, but I'm saying, even when I was getting married and I wanted to get married, I was like, why am I getting married? Because I know I did it for kids. Do you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily the person, for the children. I wanted children, and you give them a home. That's a lie. You don't have to get married to have children. It shouldn't be a legal contract. I should be able to fucking change my mind tomorrow. It's a contract. Yeah, it's a contract on earth. It ain't a soul contract. Yeah, it's for men and kids. Exactly. Made without pay. Oh, yeah, exactly. Made without pay who worked. And women should be taught that. If you're fucking working, you don't need to discuss with your husband how you spend your money. Don't discuss it. That's my point. Don't have same bank accounts. I never did that. We were lucky in our marriage. We never did the same bank account thing. That was just nothing. I was on my own too long to do that. Yeah, you are. I know. It's weird. You don't need, don't combine your shit. I know there's people that want to be married, and that's good if that's in your headspace, but it's not something. Yeah, 54 and still, yeah, I'm still a maid, and I don't even know why I'm a maid. I'm a maid to the cat. She has a litter box. Okay, so I don't believe in any soulmate. I don't believe in twin flames, so I'm going to say that right now. Not the way it's described. Soulmate is any soul that you've spent time with in prior lifetimes. Okay, in any lifetime. It could be your mom, could be your sister, could be your best friend, could be your boss. Anybody that your soul connected to from a past life is a soulmate, okay? Separate but together, yeah. I mean, anybody you're in a long-term relationship is a soulmate. Twin flame is the other half of you, but it doesn't work on this planet, so they say, and I've never met one, so I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. It's the other half of you. Your twin flame is the other half of you. I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, I don't know what to say. This planet, I guess, is problematic in my thinking. No, your husband and your kids would be your soulmates, or you wouldn't have them. That would be the same. But soulmate, here's the problem. 99.9% of my women clients come in and they're like, I want to find a soulmate. And I'm thinking to myself, run. Okay, soulmate means past life connection to a soul. It does not say whether that's good or bad or what that is. So soulmate, I don't like the twin flame stuff. I just don't care to have part of me in another person. Unless it's my child and that's my DNA. But soulmate is karmic, but there isn't one soulmate. There's not one soulmate, period. Your children are your soulmates. Your parents are your soulmates. Your lovers are your soulmates. I gave up. There is no twin flame. I don't understand. I know people talk about it, but I just don't. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. Karmic, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we all get our karma. Trust me. I'm living it now. We all get what we deserve, unfortunately, on this planet. So everything we do and have happen, we all deserve. That's the most horrifying thing. I don't even like this planet anymore. I'm like, peace out on the planet. But no, I'm saying your kids are going to be your soulmate. Your lovers are going to be your soulmate. All people you're in long-term relationships with are your soulmates. But it doesn't mean it's easy. It can be easy and it can be difficult too. Why are we, I'm not living with the pandemic. Twin flames, I know. Twin flames are a crock of shit. Oh God, don't get mad at me. I can't even find the cat that won't scratch me. Yeah, Corona. Yeah, exactly. Is my soulmate. The crotch 19 is my soulmate. My mask is my soulmate. I'm joking, you all. Vibrators are my soulmate. That's a good point. Do you know about your past lives? I don't know. I'm not psychic anymore. That's all I'm saying. I've stopped being psychic, you all. There you go. No, I'm not. I mean, I am. I know some, I have some ideas about past lives, but I don't, we're never getting out of this, by the way. We're never getting out of this. We're never getting out of this because people were stupid and put the masks on. We will never get out of this. Never. Never. This will never be a thing. We're in it for the rest of our lives. They've done it to us and we let them. No, it's not going to happen. Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't think it is. Yeah, no, there's fighting over, oh my God, it's so late, you guys. There's fighting over, yeah, there's a lot of fighting over Orioles are my soulmate. Coffee is my soulmate. I know, but this is just the way the world's going. You don't have to do it, but how many of your friends are cowards and they put the masks on? And they think it's a sign of respect. What is that? I'm going to respect other people? That's not respecting. You want me to be compliant to you, and I'd rather die than be compliant to you. So I don't know what to say. We've become China. I know. I used to laugh at them, and now we're doing it, right? By law here in Toronto. That's why I'm not in Toronto. Halloween is going to be really, no, Halloween's going to be really good because I am going out trick-or-treating. So when I come to your door asking for candy, I'm not wearing a face covering and I want chocolate. That's what I'm going to do. That is what I'm going to do. I have to wear a mask. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. I'm from Toronto is where I'm from. I am from Toronto. I'm from Toronto, Canada, but I left it to come here. Probably not the best choice in my life. Probably not the best choice. We've been played. Everything we've done on this planet has been get a $180 Karen mask for Halloween. Handmaid's Tale, exactly. Oh my God. I told you guys watch The Handmaid's Tale for God's sakes. I said, watch The Handmaid's Tale. It's crazy. Yeah, I know. I prefer not maxing. I know some people go, well, if it makes people comfortable, I'm not here to make you comfortable or not comfortable. I'm here to live. You're here to live. You don't make me comfortable. So many, I can't even. There's people who don't bath out there and crap on the streets. They're not worried about whether I'm comfortable or not. There you go. That's right. Anyway, I am tired of it. No, I just am not a fan of marriage. I keep telling, I've always said that. This is no secret to anybody who knows me. I advise my children not to get married. This is something I advise them to do because I said, why split money in a divorce and split your kids and fight? Keep it separate so you both learn how to work together. I mean, I really believe that. There's no way in hell marriage works. Somebody's always getting fucked over, period. We are not taught that way. We are not taught. We are not taught important. We're taught stupid shit like algebra in school. And unless you're going to be an accountant, it doesn't really matter. Or an astrologer. It doesn't really matter. So there. Is it a full moon? I don't think it's a full moon. Do you believe in karmic? Oh, I believe in karmic partners. Yeah. But I'm not sure why they're karmic partners. In other words, I don't know the point of being tortured on this planet. So I have a completely different viewpoint of karma. I don't think karma, when people go, you're going to get your karma, listen to this one. So let's say you cut me off in traffic and I'm like, bitch, you're going to get your karma. Well, maybe I cut her off in a last lifetime. I'm just making it, it's a benign thing. But we don't understand, but I don't understand why God puts us here and we don't understand. So see, I'm confused. Wait, is she joking when she said I what? No, I wasn't joking. I don't understand karma and I don't believe in marriage. Oh, Halloween. Oh yeah, okay, Halloween. Do you use frankincense? Yeah, sometimes, not right now, but yeah, of course. Yeah, frankincense is really good. I don't know that there's a point in coming to Earth. So I'm a little bit like the Gnostic people in the sense that I believe we're captured here. I don't actually believe that God sent me here. I believe I was captured. I'm sorry. And I consider this to be a prison planet. I don't consider anything about this planet. They tell me I have free will. I don't even believe that, because I think we have free will within amongst, I know, right? I think we have free will amongst fated things. So like, if you're going to get married, if you're going to be born in a certain country, if you're going to end up in a certain position in society, those things are fated. And the way that you respond to those things are free will, maybe, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. If you make one little mistake and you go right instead of left, your free will is removed, because maybe you'd fall off a cliff going right, not left. You see? I don't know. I can't answer. Oh God, full moon October 1st and 31st. I probably will end up killing myself on one of these full moons. I'm kidding. I don't mean it really. I mean, because it's a full moon, I might have to cover my ears and go like that. But I am going out trick-or-treating, so be prepared. I shall be coming to your neighborhood. That's for you, Carol. I expect you to have chocolate for me. And then I'm going to hit up Arlene. I'm going to hit up Estelle. I'm going to go through my old neighborhood and just knock on doors. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, yeah, God gave you free will, man took it away. My costume, what should my costume be? Mask-free bitch. That's what I'm going to be. I can come to Alberta. So, okay, I just missed that. But, yeah, we could be, yeah, I know, someone dropped me off on this planet, naked and without a mask. I don't have that kind of ability anymore, but yeah, if I was 20, I'd be naked without a mask. Probably get arrested too. Probably going to get arrested for that. I think everybody should go out for Halloween. What is Halloween anyway when you think about it? I mean, it's a great candy day, but it's always been about the masks. Buy the masks, wear the masks, take the masks. Think about it for a second. Oh my God, there's this crazy guy. Oh my God. Okay, so some crazy lunatic, I don't have a dollar bill or a $20 bill. Anyway, he talks about, I don't even know who sent it to me. He talks about the dollar bill, and he talks about the towers on the back of the dollar bill. And when the dollar bill was refurbished, right? It was a bum on the street. Yeah, the towers on the dollar bill. But I forget which dollar it is, the 5, the 10, or the 20. One of them, when you turn it over with Andrew Jackson, he's wearing a mask on the bill. Motherfucker. Right? And with that, I'm going to leave, because I think I'm having a nervous breakdown. No, I'm tired. And I may go to In-N-Out Burger to get ice cream. Don't tell anybody. Okay, bye you guys. I'm going to focus on real stuff tomorrow, but this is it's all a setup. Exactly. One bill has a tower, one bill, right, and destroyed, but one bill has Jackson on it. What is that, the $100 bill? With a mask. Check that out. It's 2 eyes, and this is covered. My God. Oh, I know, right? Right. Bye, you guys. Forgive my rant tonight. I'm probably drugged and don't realize it. Bye. Happy California smoke time, you guys. Peace out, everybody. Peace out.